All right, everybody. Welcome to Saturday. Welcome to Channel Rob Tui. We are in the process of trying to get Sven in. His having problems with his sounds, and Marbanya will not be here this evening, so the character of Quaid will be played by someone else, but Marbanya will not be here. But Sven is here. He'll be here in a minute.
Did we just acknowledge that you're going to roll the lowest and give them to you?
No, because that's happened twice. It cannot happen. Oh, so McClancy says I do sound like I'm in a fishbowl. So it is coming through on stream. That sucks.
I'm trying, Bane. Internally, I'm not so much, but externally, I'm trying.
I wonder if that's.
He kind of is in a fishbowl, so I mean it makes sense. I mean,
wonder if
he's
that's
in
any
his
better.
studio that no padding on the walls or nothing.
So here's the funny thing about sound, you guys, is when I record a video and then play it back, that does not happen. But you guys on stream and you guys in Discord hear it that way. But when I upload it to YouTube, it won't be there. So I don't know where that gets lost in translation. I don't know how that happens, but they say it's a little better now. I turned the thing down, but I don't know what to do. Because the only way I know how to fix it is to record myself and then listen back and try to mess with it. But when I listen back, it sounds fine. So I don't know. Okay, did we get Sven? Is Sven in here?
Yeah. Testes 1, 2.
Yes, testes.
Right, he's in Underbound though. I don't know how he got in Underbound, but or is that Chris Estrad? I can't.
Also, your camera doesn't work, Sven. You got to change the thing.
I did.
Oh, you did?
It should be working. It's not working now.
You don't show up. No.
All right. It's lowercase Spencer. Let me leave.
Let me see here.
Well, Spencer.
Yeah, I have it lowercase. Don't know why it's not working. Boo.
Maybe it's uppercase. I don't know.
Is there like a refresh thing on this? What can I do here? Oh wait, there we go. There he is.
Was it lowercase or uppercase?
It's no different. It's lowercase. There's no difference in what I just did. So I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you just had to refresh it or whatever. But yeah, you show up now. All right, Drake. I guess you can start.
Well, let's do some introductions real quick, and then we're gonna roll a die in a little bit to see who gets to play Marbanya's character. But go ahead tonight and start off, Rob, and tell us about Zazzy.
Oh, Zazzy is a cleric. He's 10th level now. He is an ass, and also a Zentarum agent. He's see, I didn't do the full joke, but yet I still got the rim shot, which is what I'm looking for in my sex life. Thank you. That's it. He's wounded.
That. Motherfuck me. Fuck yeah. Fuck you.
There's a lot of sound things everybody has, you guys. So that's it for Zazzy.
That's it for Zazzy. We'll skip right over to Sphinster playing Obsidian with starting off with 2 inspiration. I don't think so. Everybody else gets inspiration. Bill.
So Obsidian is a human, and I took 7 levels of monk, and then took a 3-level dip into monk, and he also knows a bunch of magic stuff.
He's a seventh level and a 3rd level monk multi-class. Got it.
Yeah, that's like it's like
With 2 different monk archetypes.
Yep, so way to go. I get
Diablo
2 unarmed
Bob
strikes every time.
Yeah, well, Bob
playing
playing Bill.
Bill.
Half-orc Vengeance Paladin / Warlock, also known as probably the most broken combo I've ever played.
Broken good or broken bad?
Broken as a little bit
Strike system failure.
Like it's definitely an OP combo for the most part.
OP.
I kind of play it down. Yeah, OP. You know, down with OPP. Anyway,
And is a paladin warlock known as a Pallock or as a warden?
Pallock.
Okay.
Pallock.
So
Careful.
yes,
Careful.
Be
careful.
his patron saint is Rob's big package.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't like it, he'll throw it in your face.
On sale now.
And then Matakiri is playing Grun.
Yeah, Grun is a human. He is the only real warlock of the party. The rest are all try to dip their toe in, but Grun is not a terribly nice guy, and he's getting a little annoyed with this place. He's ready to cast fireball in the middle of this room.
Well, when the horse gets done shitting all over this place, somebody fed the horse beefaroni. I know somebody fed the horse beefaroni.
Oh my, Rusty!
Rusty. That's a hilarious one. So you guys have entered into the Spire of Erolothras. Erolothras. Anybody say that? Erolothras.
Erolothras.
And you're exploring around, and you crossed over the old invisible bridge and stuff over here on this map. And currently you're in talking to a some kind of magical translucent figure dude. He calls himself Everlast.
Very unhelpful.
And how he tells you that he can assist you in restoring the city's restoration, and that he cannot reveal the city's secrets to outsiders. So those are 2 things that you know currently about.
This guy's a pain in the ass.
And Obsidian has gone back to dancing and eating.
Obsidian's back across the bridge and taking hors d'oeuvres off of servers' trays and dancing and getting rumors.
So yeah, I don't like it. I forgot what we decided we were gonna do here.
I don't know if you decided you were going to do anything. Let me reread the description real quick for you guys. Your reflections dance over the mirrored surface of this chamber. 11 alcoves extend from the walls like the points of a star, each one narrowing to a niche where gently glowing crystal is mounted 5 feet above the floor. The air seems to hum with pent-up power. Suddenly, the crystal brightens as rays as energy bursts forth, and one by one converge in the center of the room. As more of the rays intersect, a translucent figure comes into view where their light converges. A bald man wearing a long purple gown. His face breaks into a smile as he sees you. Obviously, that's Everlast, that you guys have been chatting with for a few moments. The only other thing you guys notice in this room is a hatch mounted in the ceiling 30 feet above the floor. And some slimy spider walking boots footprints all around it.
Yeah, and we tried to. There was a. We tried to find a handle or whatever. There wasn't.
Yeah, and we asked him how we can,
obsidian.
I guess,
Did we
restore the city, and he offered no help.
Says, I can assist you in the city's restoration.
We don't want. We don't want to.
If you break the door, I can assist you, but I can't tell you the secrets of the city.
Are there any rocks or throwable objects in this room?
Clarify throwable objects. It's probably like a javelin or
no, something like a rock or just an object, or is it just stone floor with nothing?
Does anyone
it's pretty
know
much
the spell
barren.
Shatter?
It's pretty barren in here.
Okay. Because I was gonna maybe throw something at the door. But if there's nothing to throw.
At the hatch in the ceiling.
I mean, yeah.
Yix can fly up and tie a rope to it.
But
there's
there's nothing to tie.
Flat.
Like flat, yeah. There's no handle or nothing on it.
I'm gonna send Yix up to just inspect it to see if there's a way,
We
like
did.
a button or something. Oh, did we? I wasn't here.
Gideon went up there.
Yeah, and I pushed and tried and pulled, and nothing worked. It's blocked somehow.
And we asked him
Did you
how to
bang
open
on
it.
it?
He said, it's a secret, and he won't say jack squat.
Did you say open sesame? Like, there's got to be some way to open it. It can't just be.
I'll have Yix.
I mean, it's a little metagamey, but there can't just be a hatch that you can't do anything with. There's got to be a way to.
Maybe it's the bottom of a plane or something. It just opens from the inside.
Oh yeah. Well, let's does anybody have a javelin? Wait a minute, do I have javelins? Hold on a second.
I have
who's
javelin.
playing? Who's playing? We got to roll to see who's playing.
Oh yeah, let's roll. And the DM's gonna roll this time to see if I have to help. So whoever rolls the lowest.
Right.
Y'all can't see what I rolled. All right, I rolled a 20. Yeah.
Dang.
I actually rolled I rolled an 18. Obsidian.
Bill.
Looks like Bill gets the privilege.
I have a javelin. Okay, I'm going to throw my javelin at the hatch.
In attempt to pierce the hatch, you trying to go for the crack or
I'm just going to do it so that it reverberates, much like my microphone.
Okay, I just want to be clear that you can't target the hatch. Okay, so it's clear that it's not a mimic.
Right, it's not a mimic. No, I don't even, because I want to get my javelin back when it drops to the floor. I just want to throw it and bang, or whatever, because it is metal, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that I'm just going to do that to make a bang on it.
All right, if you fumble, then you're going to have to roll a dexterity saving throw to get out of the way, because it's like lawn darts, like lawn darts. Okay.
Good enough.
Oh, I didn't see it. I was scrolled up. A 10 is good enough to ping it, and when you do, like you tap on it, and it goes, right, and opens up when you tap.
Oh shit! Does anything fall out? Let's do it.
Yeah, all you had to do is knock on it. That's it. Just it pops open.
All right. Now, what was going on?
I mean, we know Obsidian pushed on it and pulled on it, and looked around it, but he didn't knock on it. He didn't knock on it.
All right, now.
I even rewatched the stream to verify.
Let's go. How do we get up there? How did we get up there before? Was it just Yix?
Yix is like, grabs a hold of somebody, and just flaps his wings really fast. You're too fat. Everyone's too fat.
Fly up with a rope and tie it onto something.
Yeah.
He's like, you see the rope untwiling, and then you see the end of the rope go on up and go up into the hole. Then he comes back out. It's not long enough.
Tie 2 ropes
How
together.
long? How far up is it?
What? It's how far is the rope?
How far is it to the next exit point?
I lost count when I was thinking about something, and I don't know.
So how far is the hatch off the floor?
Fly back up there and figure it out.
30 feet.
The hatch is 30 feet off the floor.
Okay, so that gives him
you want me to
20
go
feet
back?
of rope to wrap around something.
Right, but there's nothing to wrap around. He's like he kept flying up, and he couldn't find anything to wrap it up to, and he ran out of rope.
So it goes up further than 50 feet.
Yeah,
Further
it's longer than the rope.
So the hatch doesn't. It's not like a hatch, and then it opens up to a space like a floor. It's just another continuing shaft.
Yeah, it's only it's like a shaft or something. I don't know what you call them.
We'll fly up and see how far it is.
It's this far! He yells back down.
All right, so we'll tie 3 ropes together then.
2, 3, however many we need.
Wait, let me see if there's something to tie to. Let's see.
Tie it to the mimic. It'll stick well.
Yeah, he's like, there's nothing to tie it to.
Well, it can't just go up into infinity. Like, how far does it go?
It goes almost the whole rope from the ceiling.
So 50-foot shaft.
So we said we were going to tie 2 or 3 ropes together, whatever it takes.
Okay. Now you get 300 feet of rope that the imp can't tie to nothing. He's like, I can't. There's nothing to tie it to.
Is there another?
He goes up 300 feet, and the shaft still keeps going.
It doesn't matter how long the rope is. I can't tie the end to nothing.
No.
Is there another hatch there?
So is there a hatch? Does the hatch go up and there's a roof there that he can't go past, or what?
No, the hatch opens. There's a 50-foot shaft that goes up into an open room with nothing up there to tie the rope to.
Is there anything in the room?
It's like an oval or round, and it looks like it's covered in ice. And you try tying it to an icicle.
Okay, Everlast, what is that room for?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
If he gives me the can't say any secrets or anything, I'm throwing a fucking bead of fireball up there.
Oh, wait a minute.
He looks up at the hole in the ceiling. He says, I can assist you in repairing that. And he floats up and closes the hatch.
Oh, come on!
No, he can't touch it. He can't manipulate anything. So he's like, if you can close this, then it will be a secret again. Thank you.
Cool, it's not a secret anymore, so tell us about it.
Right, but if you closed it, it would be a secret.
I have a necklace of fireballs. I can throw a pearl up there and not have to worry about it anymore.
Then I could assist you on repairing damage to the city.
Does anybody have an immovable
useless.
rod?
He is useless.
Okay.
That's what I was.
A movable rod would be handy right about now.
Yeah, does anybody have one?
What are we trying to do?
Well, does anybody have one? I don't want to waste time talking about it if we don't have it.
There's nobody in the party that has it in their inventory.
Okay, so we're gonna have to just forget about it because this is too much.
This is
bullshit.
wasting time. We're not doing anything. We're not progressing. Let us move on. So let's get back to the dancing.
What do you want me to do with this rope? 300 feet of it up here.
Come back down.
Heavy.
Everybody will take all their 300 feet. That's 6 ropes. I don't think we did that. We'll tie everybody's ropes back and give them back to the person who.
No, I think it was just a misunderstanding. It's a 50-foot shaft that opens up into a hemispheric room, like 10 by 10 with a dome on it. So,
I mean, I do have a climber's kit. Pound some.
You can also cast fly and fly up there.
Why don't you just look through Yix's eyes and see what the hell it is, if it's worth checking out?
Well, that's what we did. We know that it's a 10 by 10 room with a dome on it with nothing in it.
Yeah, there's no inscriptions on the walls. There's nothing
Yix's
there, right?
eyes and see.
you see a 10 by 10 room with a dome. It looks like it's covered in ice. The dome is.
Okay.
All right.
It's just like, yeah, see, I told you. It's just like I said. There's nothing to tie a rope to in here.
There's no runes, there's no writing, there's nothing behind the ice. It's completely empty except for ice.
It's a pointless room.
The dome looks like it's ice. The dome does.
My character is going to go back.
You can't see through the dome because it's frosted over. It's like your glasses when you in Florida when you walk out to the airport and the humidity hits you, they just fog right over. That's
Zazzy is going to come back and then wipe from his memory that both that Everlast guy and that hatch even ever existed. Don't remember it.
okay. We'll see how that plays out for you.
Never happened.
So now are you two dancing together now, or
No, I'm not dancing. I'm watching him dance.
did I didn't save the music, damn it.
And now, we already opened this door and went through it, didn't we? Because I
Which
see
door?
unshaded.
No.
This one. Well, there's unshaded map there.
There's one down here too.
Hey,
That's
Grun,
where
can
the guy came from that we killed him. Didn't we kill a guy came out of there?
I think so, yeah.
No, he came out of here.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Because I'm talking about the door I'm pointing to with my purple arrow, and then Matakiri said, and there's also a door down here. So that's what he was talking
Hey,
about.
look, there's a door.
Right,
Yeah.
but the guy did not come out of that door. He came out of this door. Is what I'm pointing at.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what he was saying.
So we're gonna open this door.
Okay,
Bill
let's do
kicks
it.
it down.
Yeah, we've been in here before, though.
What up, bitches?
Let's see. Well-dressed revelers mill about, talking loudly to each other while servants carry bottles of wine and spirits around to refill their cups. Behind a rectangular counter, a bald, pale-skinned humanoid says, I am Everlast, and I am a bartender server. No, I don't know.
Oh my god, not this guy.
Serves wine from an ornate bottle. So there's a bar in there.
All right.
Spin the button.
Then
You can even smell the wine being poured.
I'm going to drink some of the wine.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be trouble. Now the party's all split up everywhere.
Hey
Give
guys,
me
there's some doors down there.
a perception taste roll. Perception taste. That's a new sense, right?
Titan.
You're like, this is the oldest wine I've ever tasted.
Gross.
If you had to guess, this wine is probably thousands of years old.
Nice. Am I able to take a bottle?
Tyken.
Like, do you just like go around to the bar and like start looking at bottles and deciding on which one you want to take, or are you gonna just try to
No,
like
I'll
slide
just
a
ask.
hand one?
Just ask him. This is very excellent wine. May I take the bottle so we can enjoy it in the other room?
Well, certainly, I'd be more than happy to charge you the uncorking fee. He laughs.
All right, I'll take the bottle and leave.
The uncorked bottle or a bottle that's been opened?
The uncorked, the
Okay.
unopened.
He's like, he's got a little bottle opener. He's like, oh, I guess you got your own way to open that then. Have a good evening. He's assuming you're going to go drink it, but.
And I will, but just not right this second.
Corkage fee. That's funny. All right, so he got everybody. There's a couple people going this way. Let's go that way.
Yeah, there's a hallway over here, guys. There's some doors. So we'll kick open the bottom door. What
Like,
up, Bishop?
whop! The door easily slams open, and it looks like it looks like there's some cabinets and stuff in here all tipped over. Papers are all like stuck on the wall and around the floor. Looks like this when the city crashed, everything in this room just went all over the floor, but it looks like it might have been some kind of office or something. Some of the papers have like, you know, requisition forms and shit like that.
I'll look through those to make sure that there isn't anything interesting we need to know about.
So he starts looking through the papers. You got some kind of light source, or are you doing this in the dark with your dark vision?
I'm using my dark vision. But
I can read I can read with dark vision, right? I can see. Yeah.
I'll pop my Eldritch sight to see if there's anything magical.
Pretty symbols and colors and stuff don't come up very well. Then you have, disadvantage on perception checks that involve anything with your eyes. So.
Oh well. I'm not trying to find anything secret. I'm just looking to see if the paperwork says anything valuable.
Well, if you were trying to find anything secret or there was anything secret, you would have disadvantage on it.
That's
so
right.
Just pointing that out.
Bill will
right.
go ahead and cast light on like a little pen holder or something.
Well, there you go.
Like,
that
hey, now I
that.
don't have disadvantage on that roll. That the DM was just making sure that we knew that we would have disadvantage on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast light on that pen holder there, so that way
The room seems brighter, but the papers still seem, in this particular area, don't see of too much interest to you guys.
Okay, moving on. In this room. So we will go up and visit Obsidian.
Obsidian, what has Obsidian been doing in this room?
Looking around, seeing what's in the room. Looking through the slit.
It also appears to be some kind of office, and it looks like when the city crashed, like all the furniture just went, and papers are scattered all over the place. And there's writing on the papers, and
What is on the other side of the arrow slit? Anything important?
there's an arrow slit in this room. Holy, apparently not, because there's nothing in the text about an arrow slit.
It's just a bad occluder.
Okay, Zazzy
Maybe
will
it's
attempt.
maybe this room one time served as a guard room. Is the only reason you could think there's an arrow slit in it. Before it was an office.
Maybe it's a.
Before it was chambers served as offices for bureaucrats who ran the city's day-to-day operations. Each room contains a single table, cabinet filled with runed parchment scrolls, a dresser containing writing materials. So if anybody needs any writing materials that are 2,000 years old, help yourself. The ink has probably been dried up. Everything is in a disarray and or is covered in ice. Character who searched the northernmost chamber discovers an unfinished letter that details the acquisition of an artifact dating back to the Empire of Astoria. Anyone know what Astoria is as a player? Anybody with player knowledge of Astoria? How about when the giants were ruling the land and there was a huge fight between them and the dragons like 12,000 years ago?
Wasn't that when the Tarrasque was around?
A Tarrasque? Huh. There's probably
I
been a
have to look it up now.
Tarrasque. I think there's more than one time Tarrasque. I know in my worlds, there's been a couple of Tarrasque. I've ran them a couple times. You
It's the
over a
best way
bunch
to
of
end a
rats.
campaign. I'm just saying.
It's described as a rune carved stone spindle, and the author of the note has made a little note on it that says of unknown purpose. So, and it says that the item has been moved to the Citadel's stasis chamber for further study.
They're probably worth a lot of money to a rat collector.
This seems like a kind of an important note for you guys to have. I think I will. I'll do the easy thing.
Bill will send Quaid over to Everlast to ask where the stasis center is.
Everlast says, you have to come back later when the DM can find that information for you. I don't know where it's at. Stasis
really
chamber for
available
further
right now.
study.
Okay.
What's in this round room?
That were people reclined and drinking and eating.
Yeah, they're hookah bar, bong token in there, and let's see. Courtiers lounge on luxurious cushions inside the circular chamber, smoking from long pipes and dining on fruit. Against the back wall is a large harp, its strings being plucked magically to fill the room with haunting music. In the middle of the room, a gem-studded cubic wooden chest sits around a marble table with an octopus-shaped base.
Okay.
So the cool thing in the table, I guess, is the gem-studded wooden chest that's sitting on the table. They keep like taking food out of it and passing it around.
I think I found the kitchen. It's inside that chest.
Okay, so Bill and Quaid and Obsidian will go down that first hallway that we explored and notice, hey, look, there's some more doors, and open them.
Let's see.
Find another arrow slit.
Oh, so you guys have come into this room. Shifting green, purple, and blue light spills into this room through a single window. I guess that's a window. Bolted down tables hold an array of equipment: beakers of alchemic fluid, alchemics, cut crystal needles, surgical tools, coiled leather tubes, and more. Behind the table stands an ornate suit of armor. Where the head should be is a swollen human brain floating inside a canister of translucent fluid. Ew.
Ew.
So it's crank.
Totally crank.
Nice.
Where's Shmi?
Does it seem to be fresh or withered and dried out?
I know, it's like So you can see the bubbles and stuff inside
Smell of
the
formaldehyde.
jar.
Can Quaid target it?
It must be, since tokens are now locked.
That was the magic question. DM translation. Can we roll initiative now?
So as you guys come in and you like start looking at this thing, it like kind of shifts its weight and turns around, and you can see the brain kind of turn in the jar, and the whole thing shifts and kind of stands up. And
All
it
hail
didn't give
Hitler
me an
villain.
image of this thing. Why didn't it give me an image? It
Is there
gave me a
word for it?
token though. So I'm gonna drag the token over here and blow it up for you guys so you can see what it looks like. So
Yeah,
so
crank.
it's like spikes and stuff all over it, and then it's got the brain in the jar. And
That token was made from an image.
right, but I don't see the image anywhere.
Probably in the reference manual.
Probably have to search in images for maybe the name of the NPC or something.
I probably did, but let's see.
Or if it's not a named NPC, a type of the NPC.
Let's try it. V. Oh, you were right. There it is. This is better because it's got the sword and everything.
So whoever
Oh,
converted it failed at linking the image properly.
It's not even
Yep.
on the creature that's. So
not
they
on the
used
other.
they used a creature out of the monsters manual and didn't change the token out, but on the encounter changed the token out. So, but didn't put an image. I think I would have remade the NPC and named it, right?
Yeah.
Would that have been the right way to do it?
Yep. You are correct, sir.
So does it talk? Oh yeah, it does. It shifts and says, "Ah, some rescuers or pillagers." Blub 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 blub. And it says that in that old language. So does anyone?
Professor Skank, can you
Latin.
translate?
Where the hell where the hell is she?
She's all the way up here.
If you mean draconic, then yes, I understand it. Draconic's
She's
pretty
like,
old.
oh, I was talking to this gentleman who's apparently not aware that he's over 2,000 years dead. It's an interesting conversation, she says.
That must be her flirting voice. Got rid of the whole.
Yeah, she's like, for some reason the champagne has cleared up my gaggly throat. Oh, there it is. It's back. Okay. So she comes in. She says, "Oh, this thing says in Loros is the name. Wants to know if we're here to rescue it, or loot. What
Rescue.
should I tell him?
Rescue.
Rescue?
What
We're
is
here
she?
to rescue you," she says. And Skank translates it into Loras, which is a form of. Did we say it was draconic? I forget. There's a sidebar, but they didn't attach it here either. So the brain in the jar asks, what has happened in the world in the centuries since the city fell?
A great juggler was born and got lost in the north and is working his way south.
A juggler? Blub blub blub. He cocks his head up. His armor squeaking.
You said you needed rescued. What do you need rescued from? Is there something you prisoner?
Well, the city has crashed. Haven't you noticed?
It appears that way, but it appears to have crashed a long time ago.
Well, time. We have plenty of that. All we need to do is reverse it, and things will go back to normal.
So how would you do that?
Oh, well, there is a device in the city that has the power to do that. It's a obelisk. It just needs to be powered up.
What would
Yeah.
power?
Oh, let me think. The mythal, if you are attuned to it, would have the power. Perhaps Uralath's staff. Yes, that definitely would have the power as well.
What if the obelisk is cracked?
Well, perhaps it still functions.
What?
So we got to get this staff and stick it in the hole in the obelisk.
Yeah,
So
that
there's
sounds
something.
like a.
Will there be
Zazzy
great
just heard
glory?
staff and hole and became very interested in this plan.
There's great glory in them.
There's great glory in this plan. I see what you did. No, I see.
She says, the brain, apparently it was a female at one time. She says, I can help you once you bring the staff back to achieve that goal of rewinding time.
Where's
Where is
the
the
staff?
staff?
She says, ah, I'm trying to, I gotta look at his name to even try to pronounce it. Irilarath's staff would probably have been with him when the city crashed, and he usually is up in his den, his study.
Can
She
you
points
tell us
out.
anything about this Irio Lardas? Um, a, is a wizard? Is he?
Oh yes, he's the greatest of all of them. He had 8 what is it, apprentices. Each had their own school of magic.
Did he survive?
She looks around and she says, nothing has survived that I know of. I've been in this small chamber.
You're here. Everlast is here. There was a bunch of Nazis
Everlast.
outside.
Oh, Everlast is something that probably can't be destroyed. The music outside and all that is going on is a mere illusion.
So how do we get to the
It's
staff?
an illusion.
All that food and drink Obsidian was eaten. He's going to be hungry again in an hour. Is that what you're saying?
Chinese food.
Carbs. It's all carbs.
So we need this guy's staff, and it's wherever his study was. Where's that? Or
He's
his?
like,
room or his
So, like,
wherever.
I believe his study is at the top of the tower. Isn't that how Wizard Tower works?
We don't know.
How do
Depends
we
if
get there?
he's an undead wizard and likes to live below ground or not. I don't know.
It's like it's not on the first floor, I don't think. At least in this laboratory where I have been created.
Where's the
We saw
stairs
this.
up?
Yeah, we saw this dome.
Kind of looks around the room a little. I don't see any stairs in here, so my knowledge of the city has been limited to these walls. She looks out the window. I don't see any stairs out there either. Perhaps if we transform one of you into a brain in the jar, then you could see as I do.
I'm out. Don't like it.
She points
You're
over
already
to the
halfway
equipment
there. You've already
on the
lost a
table
job.
and
You're
stuff
good.
and points to an empty jar. This could have your brain in it.
You don't have a small enough jar.
Quaid will volunteer.
Wow.
Hey, Yix.
Quaid's like, I don't like this world anymore. Will you put
Shit.
my brain in?
Uh-uh.
Can I have this jar? It looks like a lava lamp.
That is good stuff.
Oh, the tokens are locked. Sorry, let me unlock the tokens for you. No one attacks this thing, right? Okay, good.
Not yet.
Nobody attacks.
I'm sorry. I can't divulge the city secrets because I've been trapped in this room for 2,000 years. Basically, the information you got.
Wait, how did you guys get up? Oh, I see.
What has prevented you from leaving?
Wait, what's in this little room? Like, I've had no purpose to leave. So this little room over here that you guys went in, it's an irregularly shaped room. It contains 6 staffs stored in racks along the walls, with room for more. So it's like like different staffs, all like different looking staffs.
I think I found a study. One of these is the staff of time travel.
There's a straight stick of pale ash with a stern-looking owl's head carved into the top of it. There's another one that's smooth, polished length of like blue tinted wood. You tap on it, it feels strong as steel, and in it, it's got like black veins running through it, and on the top of it is an octopus. It's carved onto the top, like its tentacles are hanging down, and the black veins run down through the staff. There's a
What are
third
we
one. It's
talking
made
about
of
here?
It's a
this
black
room
staff
right here.
that has a lot of veins and it's big and
Oh,
definitely going to take
BC.
2 hands to handle that one.
BC. And number 3 is made of translucent purple glass, which splits into 3 branches at the top that circle around one another to form a hollow spiral. A hollow spiral with an orb of lighter purple glass tucked inside it.
All right.
The 4th one is a golden last pair wood with carvings of fish swimming upriver along its length. The 5th one is made of some kind of wood somebody identifies as werewood, apparently. It's a hardy substance similar to oak. Its shaft is gnarled and twisted, its top carved to resemble a human hand grasping a snake. And the 6th one appears to be made out of black ice, or chardolin, as they call it in Icewind Dale. And it's glowing magical as Bill casts magic.
That's the only
Out
one
of
that's
all
magical.
of them, that is the only one that is magical.
Okay, I'll tell that to Zazzy and then move on.
Got it.
That one's magical. Bye.
Bye.
If we go back to the stairs, like, is there a way to go further up in the tower?
No, these stairs lead down to like a magical elevator shaft that brought you up.
There's a lot of shaft talk.
There is some shafting going
The
on in here.
magical elevator shaft. Can it go further up?
Hmm?
Can we ask Everlast, like, how do we get upstairs?
I cannot reveal the secrets of the city to outsiders.
He's
We're
worthless.
not
Got it.
outside. We're here. We're inside right
And
now.
He is meant to serve those who are not outsiders. So until you convince him that you are not an outsider, we're gonna have this conversation over and 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 over again. Man, I got
Perhaps
a
we
whole
can
bunch of
get
stuff
the
open.
brain woman to come in here and ask him questions.
Yeah, she made us honorary members.
Honorary members.
We paid the entrance fee and everything.
Okay, sat on my
think
head.
I think Obsidian should actually get to roll this first to see. Since he spent the most time in dancing and doing the ballroom shuffle and all, a perception check. Yeah, no, he didn't notice. So you guys, just to show you the side view of this tower, I found one. So you guys are currently down here at this level. And this is the invisible walkway that goes over to the little doorway across the way. Right. And this, the shaft goes down to the ground. So you guys are on this level.
We need to figure out how to go upstairs.
How do we get? Yeah, we didn't see any. Well, there was
You didn't see any way to go up. There's no way to go up anywhere. If you were a powerful wizard and you wanted to go up somewhere, how would you do it?
Misty step, but you have to be able to see it.
Well, I can cast fly on 3 of us, and we can go up and then send down the ropes and pull the rest up. The question is, can we where once we get up there? So
yeah,
that's our
I mean,
point.
the alternative to that is we just don't do anything.
We just leave.
Yeah, so
We're just going back to Icewind Dale. We're done. That's what I said. This campaign could just end anytime you guys want.
Everlast isn't answering anything, and we're stuck. There's no clues, no information on how to progress upstairs.
And Grunt certainly has no interest in restoring this place by rewinding time.
yeah.
I think
So
the
for the sake of
only
argument,
thing that might be of interest is there's an extremely powerful wizard study up top. And Hallie's like, well, we
Potentially
could explore
power
that.
up
So
top.
we can fly up to the top. Like, what does the ceiling of this ballroom look like?
It looks like it's made out of the same material as the floor
so for the sake of argument, Obsidian
and
is
the
going to go up
walls.
back into the room up north.
Go look at the ice.
Goes up through the hatch. See if there's anything in the 50-foot column leading up to the dome, any doorways or anything. And then if there aren't, check the room with the ice, see if there's any way out of that room.
So Obsidian also climbs up onto the ceiling, opens the hatch if it's been closed or if it's open.
We
What,
never
you can't
closed
get through there or something?
Because it's in the middle of 2 squares.
And when Obsidian gets up to the top, he ascends into an oval hall, glittering with frost. Carvings. Wait, this isn't the right one.
Whoops.
Yeah, you climb up into a 10-foot radius dome of translucent ice. The room is 10 by 10.
And were there any windows or doors on the way up?
No, completely. And this shaft comes directly up into the middle of this 10 by 10 room that has a dome over it, and it appears to be made out of ice. And you can kind of see through it maybe a little bit faintly, translucent-y a little bit.
All right, so I'm going to light a torch and use my elemental attunement to melt a small section of the ice toward the top so I can see what's beyond the ice.
Wait 1 second.
Just like a little 6-inch circle.
Well, I'm sorry, the room is 20 by 20, not 10 by 10. Sorry. It's bigger than I thought. It's 20 by 20 with a dome over the top of it. And the cylindrical tunnel that you guys that you're looking up is only 5 feet wide.
Okay.
And it's 50 feet shaft all the way up or down, however you look, but in the bottom is the hatch that opens to the room below. So it looks like you could come in, float up, knock on the hatch, and then float right up the shaft into this oval shaped room that's covered in ice currently because it's cold in here. And you have your torch out, and you're going to do what with it?
Use my elemental attunement to shape the fire and burn a hole in the ice. Melt a hole in the ice.
So pretend that your windshield on your car is frozen over, and you're on the inside with a Bic lighter, and you're like on the windshield. That's kind of the effect that you're feeling right now. There's a
Okay, so there's something
barrier.
between the ice and.
Yeah, now that
Okay.
you started manipulating it, it's a very solid, clear barrier of something.
All right, one last check. There's nothing else in this. No runes, no walls.
Do you think there's something beyond this ice dome? But you can't quite see through it.
And tell him I'll have Yix fly him up. I have a chime of opening, and see if he can ring that there. See if something opens up.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if it will, but we can certainly try.
That's a good idea, though. We that way we know we know what.
Well,
we
are
know.
you gonna like lower a rope and let everyone come into the room?
Well, so Obsidian's up there, doesn't see anything. If we do the chime of opening, nothing happens. It's like a no go, right?
Well, I can't trap everyone in the same room if you're in two different rooms. I'm just saying. No. Chime of opening. What?
That's
Oh,
so
here
honest.
it is.
I love it.
This hollow metal tube, blah, blah, blah. You can strike it as an action, pointing it at an object with 120 feet of you that can be opened, such as a door, lid, or lock. So you're pointing it at what? The dome?
Yes, if I don't see anything else worth pointing it at, I will point it at the dome.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can see in here currently because there's a dome of ice covering everything else in this whole big ass room. And you point it at the dome and it does not work.
Could be like the Astrodome where it opens up. For they play during good.
You definitely think it could be some kind of magic. This dome. You think it might be magical.
It's a kind
All right,
of
so I will come down.
A sense of that this is not physical barrier.
I want to try this. I'm from down there. after obsidian comes down, I'm going to cast fireball straight up into that ice dome. I want to see if that does anything to it.
There's a barrier between the ice and the room, just so you know.
Okay. What's everyone's opinion of fireball going off? Does it create sound?
Yeah.
It's like flash paper.
It specifically says
a low roar.
A low roar into an explosion of flame.
So it's like whoosh. So when the fireball goes off, are you like looking up into the shaft and you launch the fireball straight up?
Oh yeah.
And you can see that the fireball goes, and you can see that the dome of ice, and then there's like a flicker, like, and the dome of ice collapses and then the dome falls into the shaft, and all this ice comes falling down this spherical shaft as you're staring up at it, and you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Covered in a whole bunch of white stuff that came out of the
get out of the way.
Wow. So wow.
Yeah, this white stuff's flying down the shaft. And yeah, Grun jumps out of the way, and as it comes, ice busts and shatters all over the floor.
Incoming.
I mean, it took a little. It took what? This Grun has devil sight, what, 120, so he could see clearly all this shit happening. I think Grun would then peek back and look back up there, right? 120 feet. Yeah, you can see now up there. That there's some kind of carvings up on on the ceiling and the walls.
I want to have Yix fly up and then use his sight to get a clear view of what's going on.
Obsidian will go back up.
So there is no longer ice covering the dome anymore, but there is a sphere of force still present. And as you it's like a oval hall, and there's way up above this dome, you see long icicles hang from the ceiling, and then this 10-foot dome of force over the floor here, and then carvings all over the walls you can see are decorated. And then at the south end of, when you look towards the south, he sees what looks like two black, like absolute black swords kind of floating over, like adjacent to a pair of double doors. And then above that double door, there's like a little green light, and that's the only light source in the room, and it's kind of glowy, this real greenish hue over the room.
Am I able to move through the force bubble?
No. The glowy gem is about the size of a fist, and it's like set in, and there's like the doors are like an archway door, and above it there's like a little decoration, and then this big green gem is glowing above the doorway.
Use my sword to see if I can push the tip of the sword through the bubble.
No. The bubble is very hard.
All right, I'll come back down and explain. They didn't open the room up there, but there's a force bubble keeping anybody from moving out into the room.
Apparently, somehow, the ice that was on top of this force bubble has fallen into the room, into the sphere, and down the shaft and crashed onto the floor below after the fireball.
So there's a way to disrupt the bubble.
Well, it's got to be either the heat from the fireball, or the light, or
the sound.
Yeah.
It was not heat, because when I applied fire to it, nothing happened.
Right. So the light or the sound. Does anybody have anything that can produce sound?
The chime of opening
I
produced
used
sound as well.
Yeah, there you go.
True. Well, we could direct the chime of opening at that green thing.
Doesn't the chime of opening do anything within 30 feet or something like that?
I don't know.
No, you point it at a particular thing.
Oh, okay. So I must be thinking about.
But it has to be something openable, like a lock.
I'm thinking there's another thing like Wand of Secrets. I think that finds any secret door or something within 30 feet is what I'm thinking of.
Do any of you have a python and a hammer?
Yeah, I have climbing gear. Question is, how do we get it through?
So I'll take it up, and I'll see if I can attach the python and tie a rope to the python.
He keeps saying python.
Piton. So you're going to attempt to pound this piton into this weird stone that this tower is made out of?
In a corner or a crevice or anywhere that it will, I think it will take purchase.
Other than this dome on the floor here, there isn't really a crevice or a crack. It looks like this dome is on the floor, and you're in the dome, and the floor goes out. You can see through it now that it's clear. You can see all the way through. Set of double doors down there. So there's not really a perfect spot. You just have to pick a spot in the middle of the floor and start pounding on this piton to try to get it into the stone. You think it's going to be very difficult. And Yik says, "See, I told you. Now place the tire rope."
You just stand there and hold it for me, Yick. Don't drop me while I climb up. No, I'm kidding.
Just pull their fat asses up here. I'll help.
Well, Obsidian, if you can basically help get one person up there, then you have two people to pull the rope, etc.
Wait, can Valley get up there?
I can help Yix.
I don't even have her character sheet open. That's not very helpful, is it?
My maximum is 100 pounds.
You could always drop your boots down the shaft, and then somebody else can throw them on and climb up. But would that require our attunement?
They are an attuned item.
Disregard.
Yeah,
but we do have somebody who can cast fly.
Not anymore. I've used all my spells.
We could wait an hour.
Yeah, we could do that.
Valley can cast fly off of a scroll if she tears it out of Avarice's spellbook that you guys gave her.
What if, Bill, I had Yick stay up there by the thing and you chucked a necklace of fireballs things? Because that caused it to flicker. And then while it's flickering, because Yix is immune to fire, have him slip through the wall and see if he can't yank that gem off the wall.
Or just carry a rope with him.
Or you could use
once the bubble comes back in place, it'll hold the rope.
Will it hold it or cut it in half?
It'll hold it.
You could also bring the
Drake is a kind of benevolent DM. He never says no to anything we try to do.
His name's Drake.
Yeah, can you guys get a rope to go through a wall of force? Let's think about that for a second.
Can anyone cast a spell?
No.
Fuck you.
She's like, I have it on a scroll. I could cast it.
I think dispel magic works on wall of force.
Can I tie the rope around my ankles?
A wall of force?
The slippers of spider climbing just hold.
Can you? Well, yeah, absolutely. Can you hold the rope?
Cheer bits.
Tie it
Cheer bits
around
in the
you,
stream. Thanks for the cheer
stand
bits.
on the ground and pull somebody up.
The slippers
or use that for them to climb up.
Exactly.
So you're the suction cup, and somebody's going to climb
No,
up the rope.
the slippers are the suction cup.
The slippers are only as strong as the guy wearing the boots or the slippers. So
Obsidian, how much do you weigh?
I would give you advantage on that check since you got the slippers on.
Gwydion, thank you for the cheer bits. Spit boss, Gwydion, what's up?
What if he tied the rope around him and then basically used his legs to kind of like prop himself up against the opposite side of the hole? So he's kind of like wedging himself in the hole while we climb up.
Well, the
We'll wait
hole's
an
5
hour.
foot across, so
We'll just wait an hour and then you can
He
fly
can
up
jump
maybe
on
in
it
an
and
hour.
burn it.
touch
You've been
both
talking
sides.
anyway.
You know?
Yeah, but do we
Say
want to
again?
try to open it with? I mean, the only way we know to open it temporarily is with a fireball. And do we want everybody sitting in there when that happens?
No. So we'll have Obsidian come down the shaft some. We'll give one of the beads to Yix to fly up there and
He can chuck
bomb.
it. He's immune to
And
it.
then, you know, if
Really?
when it,
So he
when
can
it
just
shatters,
bite it.
Have him take 2, and then as soon as it goes, he can get out. He can chuck one at the green thingy, and maybe break it.
and he can also bring his charm of opening to see if he can
Yeah.
get the green thingy to open as well. So yeah, I'll give Yix 2 beads and we'll yell up for Obsidian to kind of come halfway down the shaft.
Yeah, Yix will set him off, biting into him.
They're not candy, okay?
They only blow up when I eat them and then shit it out.
So is a fireball as loud as Thunderwave or a Horn of Blasting?
No.
No. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it
So
makes noise, but it's
when
not
you
crazy.
launch the fireball, the force flickers like, and you can hear the gem over the door. It flickers the same kind of little bit, and he can hear it rattle like in the space that it is. It rattles, and when it does, it flickers, and the force goes real quick. It just shuts off real fast because the fireball is such a fast sound. It's like, you know.
So
I'm
he
going
only
to climb back up there and see if I can monk step beyond the force wall.
What do you mean? Teleport, Misty Step? You
Yes.
can't do that through a wall of force. No, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Even going ethereal will not pass through a wall of force.
Grun votes we go home.
Yeah.
Right? We can't get in. We're done. That's it.
Can you
All
do
right. Lost Minds of Fandelver. 2 weeks.
do your bell of Toll the Dead? See if that is loud enough.
We also have Booming Blade.
Zazzy, use your Toll the Dead.
You gotta get some sound loud enough to shake that green gem. And
so hold on a second.
I'm gonna put your tokens on this map just so you guys can see what's going on. But we're gonna assume that you all are not up here, right?
Yeah. I could also have Yix dump the bag of beans out up there, which causes them to explode. But I don't know that that's going to be louder than a fireball, which obviously isn't loud enough.
All right, here goes.
Does Quaid have Thunderwave or Shatter?
Bill has Shatter.
Oh, Shatter would do it. Shatter would definitely do it. That's loud AF, right?
Sudden loud ringing noise.
Let's see. Any kind of loud noise is made inside the chamber. The loose crystal flickers. So, I mean, contained inside of a wall of force, a loud noise in the chamber.
Yeah, Shatter's
Is
gonna
that-
fuck it up.
Can he shatter the stone? Is it just sight?
Yeah, you can't cast through a wall of force, though. I mean, that's in their rules.
Can you shadow step through a wall of force?
Nope.
It extends through the ethereal plane. It pretty much blocks everything.
So the vibration is what's causing the gym to shake. I really think it does say tremendously loud noises, such those made by thunder wave spell or a horn of blasting, causes the crystal to shake.
Does Valley have Thunderwave?
And shatter wouldn't do that, you don't think?
Well,
Shatter seems like it would do it.
yeah. Let's take a look. Somebody who's got shatter.
It's
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 what am I looking for?
it says loud ringing noise. Loud.
And it's thunder damage,
Painfully
loud
intense.
thunder wave. It's
What
more.
was that, Matacure?
I'm saying it does more thunder damage than thunder wave.
So that makes sense, right? Doesn't it make sense that that's going to work? All right. So who's casting the thunder wave?
Bill. Bill's
Shatter.
casting Shatter.
Shatter. And how many times can Bill cast shatter?
It's a level 2.
And how many level 2 spells can Bill cast?
I'm checking.
Let's take a short
I can
rest.
upcast it too.
Spells.
Okay, so I have 1 level 2 and 2 level 3s, and then I can wait an hour and cast 2 more level 3s. So I'd probably start off with a level 3.
So it is possible that you could do it 5 times and actually let everyone walk through one at a time, right? That is possible.
If we just waited an hour, I could pop it twice, and then wait an hour, pop it twice, wait an hour, pop it twice.
Or we could just all climb up and cast it once and jump through, and all get hit by it. But whatever, we're through.
Yeah, if everybody was going to be hit by it, I'd probably cast level 2.
Well, I
Probably-
think the room's big enough that you guys could all get on one side. That's what I'm getting at. Is are you guys going to just do this one at a time? Or are you going to experiment once and then figure
No,
out
I
where
think
you're
we
going the
should-
second time? Or
I think we should try to get it all in
you're all
one
going to
shot.
attempt to climb up there and get all in the room together? I mean, it's
Yeah.
a good climb to get up there with some of you guys with an 8 strength is.
But once
Well,
Bill gets up there,
3
he
people
can
can fly. I heard.
yank people.
Not without a
Let's-
short rest.
Oh,
With a short
well,
rest, I-
let's take a short rest then. Yeah, that's fine. Because Obsidian and Grun and Quaid can all fly, and Zazzy and Bill can climb because we've got the strength for it.
I can cast fly on 3
Right. So
I-
you,
targets.
Grun, Quaid, and Obsidian are the people with the lowest strength.
Well,
Yeah, but
I'm not very strong
Why-
either.
Without any problems.
Huh?
Yeah, Obsidian doesn't
Valley-
need it. Obsidian can
Valley's got
climb.
Valley's got a 10 strength.
Fly can go on Veli, Grun, and Quaid.
Okay, and then that still leaves Bill and I to climb up. That's fine.
Yeah.
With
And I
a
can-
rope and good strength rolls, right?
Right.
I can target the
Yeah.
center, basically right
We can
where.
fly underneath Max encumbered Zazzy and try and help.
No, Max encumbered. No, no.
It says so right on your sheet.
I
Look
know.
at
I know. It says it.
Right,
It says it. Damn it.
Max it
Once you fly Bill up there, Bill can basically hold the rope and pull people up.
Are you guys gonna like get up there and then take a short rest, or are you guys gonna have half up there, half down here?
Well, I
taking a
thought
short
doesn't
rest, or-
short
The
rest has
bottom.
to come first
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I
he
can't
can't
fly.
cast fly without it.
So are you all coming down? Or are you staying up, staying down?
Down.
Everybody's down. And let me roll this. And let me push a short rest because you guys succeed.
Boom.
And let me menu rest, short rest.
Mother of fuck. I'm not gonna roll another one. No, I am. My rule is use them because why not?
Yeah,
That's
leave
right.
that fly on for a little while too, because you never know. You never know. It lasts an hour, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's an hour, right?
I'm pretty sure it's an hour.
Yep.
All right, so the glowy crystal sustains the wall of force, but has become loose in the stone fixture. Whenever a loud noise is made inside the chamber, the loose crystal flickers. Tremendous loud noises, such as those made by a thunderwave spell, or a shatter spell, or a horn of blasting. I've added that in there. Causes the crystal to go out for 1d6 rounds. So
yeah, let's go through it.
So it flickers. You can see it, and you guys hop out. Let me unlock your tokens.
Because I can cast it on like the edge of the area, and we can all be on the other part, so that way we don't have to make that roll damage.
Do what? What's this black circle? Why is
that
on there?
For shatter?
Yeah, it worked. Get it out of there. It worked. I rolled the d6. I rolled the d6. Roll a d6.
Roll a d6. Roll a d6. So, do we want to go for these doors, or what's the story?
Well, let's see what happens.
All right. As Zazie moves over closer to the doors, we're getting an encounter.
Who?
As I guess he pulls out his wand and puts on his elf. He puts on his elf outfit and he points it at these things. These black sword-like things over by the doors animate and start attacking.
Ah.
Nice.
So we got RFI, roll for initiative. Boom.
RFI, boom.
As we got the old Sirenscape. All right, Quaid. Wait, let me roll for Veli using Diablo Bob's handy roll an individual initiative add-on. So one of your what's that in?
That's in Critically Awesome Essentials.
Critically Awesome. Right click, roll initiative. So nice.
Should have been its own extension.
I'm glad it's not one of my extensions, because then I would have 100 extensions instead of Bob's.
99.
That's 50, and then I have 50. So splits it up. All right, Quaid gets to react first as these things animate and start moving to attack. Dun 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 dun. They're actually like that.
Okay, so Quaid. Just hold on here.
Maybe we'll get a round in before break.
Okay, so Quaid moves over. What's the range? Okay. Moves over here.
And just to be clear with you guys, if you're going to be above the ground, flying, the ceiling is pretty high up there, and you could just hold the Alt button and mouse wheel on your token, and your elevation will be adjusted accordingly. To have fly cast on you.
Realizing that these things are not normal, Quaid will go ahead and cast Dispel Magic on the dwarfish one.
No, I'm going to change his name real quick. I don't like that. He is not a dwarfish. He is a dorkfish. He's a dorkfish.
The dorkfish.
Bill Ingram, the dorkfish.
Okay. So Dispel Magic.
You're going to cast Dispel Magic on this thing. Let's see.
It's a kind of magic.
It's an if it's an animated weapon,
It is not an animated weapon.
all right.
It is a construct. So it would be like a golem.
AKA, can it be dispelled?
I don't think so. Let's see. Your spell says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make a ability check using your cast. I mean, how many spells was used to make a construct?
So,
you know,
dispel magic dispels spells, not creatures.
No.
Or,
okay, well then
or
just Eldritch
NPC.
Blast and let's move on.
Dispel a magical effect on a creature.
Well, no, you would have not known that had you not
Yeah,
cast
so he
dispel
burns
magic
it.
on it. Yeah.
Okay, he burns it, and that's it. Hold on, it's the second level. Right.
Do you want to move?
Third level. He will go ahead and quicken.
Oops.
Eldritch Blast.
Remember, he can fly.
Well, yeah, but he's gonna Eldritch Blast anyway because fuck it. Where the fuck did he have Eldritch Blast?
Yeah. Good luck. People don't make their character sheets the way I want them to make it.
Apparently, they take damage from Eldritch Blast, though.
Good times.
There.
She's like, ooh, it looks like it damaged it. I'm gonna see if it takes necrotic. And she casts Chill Touch at it and fumbles as this little hand goes, flaps around on the ground. And she's gonna back up a little. She's like, "Hey, Yix, how you doing? You care for a smoke?" Dorkfish. Well, Dorkfish is going straight over here.
Dorkerfish.
Flying with a hover ability. And let me just double click these things. Nice. All right, so it is going to swing at you with its self.
Mm-hmm.
And misses you.
Miss it. No.
We have fly on us, right?
Yeah, I see it on the combat tracker.
On 3 of us, not on everybody. Quaid, Veli,
Yix.
yeah, Yix is going to fly on over here and try to distract this thing and give Grun the help action.
As you start your turn adjacent to the blade, it gets a reaction on you and tries to hit you.
That sounds very unfriendly.
Jerk.
And let's see. I rolled an 18 or higher, so you take some force damage.
Jesus Christ!
As this thing just goes and like
You gotta be fucking kidding me!
Into Zazzy, doing 12d12 points of force damage. And Zazzy goes down. For all the all in chat paying attention.
Never even
Obsidian.
gotta fucking do anything.
Nope, that it burned
wait
its
a minute.
reaction.
Wait, yeah, hold on. Let me see if I have any reactions to that.
You can't use a reaction on your turn there, hero.
Yeah, you
Who
can.
the fuck says you can't?
A reaction's used on someone else's turn.
You
Is that
can
true?
react to somebody else's reaction. No, you can counterspell a counterspell.
Yeah, that's true. You can.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's about the only reaction you can do.
If somebody attacks somebody else that I'm within 5 feet of, I can attack
Yeah.
them.
The Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I'm fucked is the answer to that. Yep, I can't do anything.
His blade just like just penetrates like through his heart.
It fucking one-shotted me. 12d12. What the fuck? Don't start your turn, I yell out while I'm falling. Don't start your turn.
Don't start your turn. I think that's a good spot to let's stop on Obsidian's
let's take
turn.
a break.
Just as
don't
Zazzy
worry,
falls to the
everybody.
ground. Let's stop on Obsidian's turn. We'll come back.
Not to worry,
I gotta
everybody,
go
because
pee too.
I have Revivify and Raise Dead, so not to worry.
It's important. He's the cleric. It's important that the cleric moves up into the front line, right? It's important. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
All right, break time. 10 minutes. Holy shit. All right, well, you just saw it, everybody. I'm fucked. So let's do a little Photoshop magic here during the break time. Oh, and I'll put the clock on too, so you guys can see the countdown till the end of break time. 9 minutes, 38 seconds. Right. I'm gonna open Photoshop and change the slide. Wow. You don't think that's gonna happen? Just a 72 points of damage? What the fuck? Creative Cloud update available for Photoshop. You know, I don't ever start this Creative Cloud. It just starts magically. I don't like it. Adobe applesauce. No, it's not called applesauce. It's called it's called Adobe Acrobat. No. What's it called? Photoshop. Thank you. All right, so 9. Oh, yes, but not so no game next week, everybody. So 9/25, no game, which means the 25 plus 7 is 32. So September 32nd. That's October 2nd. I always do that joke. The next game is September 32nd, everybody, which is October 2nd. So I'll change the slide to that. We need to save as JPEG. Right here, like that. Save it. And then once that's saved, I'll go over and open the Photoshop slide. Change that to episode 44, which is the current. Oh, God, I hate when it does that. Lorem ipsum. I don't want that. Get rid of that lorem ipsum crap. I didn't mean for that to happen. Okay, 44. Save it. This is the episode 44 we're on right now. Commit. Save as a JPEG. Save it. Bing. Save it. Load it. Link it. Lock it. Okay. And then I will also go to the social media portion of my Discord secret room and put in that slide for the social media personnel. Mamma mia. All right, now let's see what else, everybody. Oh, I guess I can update. I guess I can update Photoshop. I mean, if it has to be insisted. A new version of Creative Cloud is available. Well, they want me to update that too? Jesus. Just update everything, fuckers. Mamma mia. I have no idea why Mamma Mia is in my head all of a sudden. Don't have any reason for that. So yeah, Friday we'll have episode 98 of Mad Mage. Saturday, a week from tonight, we will skip that week and come back on the 2nd. Tomorrow we will hear. Oh no, that's a wrong thing. I gotta change that too. Could have swore I did that already. I must not have. Alright, I'll do that then. Reopen Photoshop. Because tomorrow is DM's Guild Product Showcase, which I evidently didn't put in the social media. Did I not? I did not. I'm gonna have to put that. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Why am I singing that? I don't know. I honestly just don't know. Did you guys know today is National Cheeseburger Day? You can go get a cheeseburger for discounted price probably. McDonald's has 50-cent double cheeseburgers. Where I live, those are normally $3.50, so you save like $3. You can only get one though, and you must order it on the app. That's the thing. You can't just go there. You have to order on the app. All right. What was I doing? Oh, right. Mamma mia. This one. Episode 175, which is going to be DM's Guild Product Showcase. Save as same thing, JPEG. Boom. Gotta get that ding. That's how you know it's working. Close Photoshop. And then upload that to the social media channel. Mamma mia. Photoshop. No, I don't want to open it. I want to update it. I already opened it twice. It's taking up all my break. Now I've got 2 minutes left. Shit. Oh no, there's no Last Week Tonight with John Oliver tonight. What am I gonna do? Oh no, that's tomorrow. But it's still not happening either. It's still not happening. Today I keep thinking today's Sunday, but it's only Saturday. Kind of wigging me out. It's sort of freaking me out. There's no television tonight. When does Saturday Night Live come back? It seems like about now would be when they come back. What the hell? Let's go look. Let's go look. So season 47, October 2nd? Wow. So that's still a couple more weeks, 3 more weeks. Boo. Or no, that's 2 more weeks. Yeah, October 2nd. Okay, two weeks. Wow, it's gonna be October in 2 weeks. Wow, this is 2021 is just getting away from us. It's getting away from all of us. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys. For those of you that are watching the stream, I don't know if I mentioned Mamma Mia. No, I can't play it. It's copyrighted. I can't play it. I might get dinged for that 2 seconds right there. We'll find out. Street Cam. Spencer redeemed a Street Cam. All right, let me get to that. Break time is over. So let me go back to Icewind Dale, and then I'll do Street Cam. Let me put my voice back on.
Over.
Spencer has redeemed Street Cam, so I'm going to show that real quick. This is outside my house. It is raining, or it was raining. It looks to me like it's maybe stopped because this looks to be a little dry patch right there. But it's
it's dark out.
It's getting dark, and yep, it's dark. And that is not the moon. That's the street lamp. And there's a little teeny. There's a little teeny
Sure it's
sign
not the
sticking
sun?
up.
Look how bright it is out there.
I know, it's really bright. And then my porch light's also bright. And then I've got the garage light, which lights this whole thing up too. But there it is. All right, Street Cam.
And then you got a big eyeball here.
Back to the game. Boom.
Like a fish eye.
I don't know why I'm so low. Oh, maybe that's too much. Brought my monitor down too much. All right, what happened? I'm dead. Who gives a shit?
You are dying. That is for sure.
I'm dying.
But Obsidian has a plan. He's gonna, not only is he gonna allow you to look at your street cam, but he's gonna give you some lovins. Look at that.
Potion of Greater Healing given to Zazzy per Spencer 77 CITC. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I will give that.
The problem is he's gonna start his turn.
Wait. You guys have to kill these things before it comes to my turn. Would you give me a Greater Healing? Okay, let me go find that. Oh my god, that's fucked up. No.
Well, Wolf's already used his reaction, so hopefully it'll stay used for the time.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Are you ready, sir?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so I'm going to. I don't know Yix is there, so I'm going to blast this thing.
Blast it. Like with a megaphone?
So you're saying if we want to kill Zazzy, we can just give him haste?
Just give him
So
what?
He'll start 2 turns.
Yeah. Give me haste. Oh, fuck me.
Well, they use their reaction.
All right, so the blast of air comes flying at this thing, and it sort of spins a little bit, but doesn't take any damage.
Kind of twirls a little.
Oh no. So bludgeoning doesn't do anything. Fucking great.
And I'm going to move back. Do what you want to the cleric. Leave me alone.
Oh, you know
So
what,
this
Drake?
one
Hold on.
moves over.
Let me mark myself prone. I should be prone.
Yeah.
How do you do that? What do you do? Open the effects? Prone? Okay, I got it.
Actually, it is going to. It does move over and to there, and kind of hovers over Zazzy for a second as doesn't really notice, and spins and tries to hit EX.
But the attractively endless, has been given a fumble by Diablo Bob, CITC.
Nice.
Nice. With an effect. Gotta find that real quick.
What, Bob? You tried to do it and it gave a different. What the hell? What?
I don't know.
That's weird. Why did it do that?
I think because it's on a timer cycle. Mine didn't do anything, and then the automatic.
Oh, okay. That could have been it.
It was just a coincidence.
Grun.
All right, Grun is going to fly up 60 feet. And
let me see how tall the ceiling is, just to be clear.
yeah, you said it was tall. That's all you gave me.
Yeah.
Before the gem is above the door.
Yes, mounted above the door. All right, we'll call the ceiling 60 foot because
Okay.
like you set the stage.
Yep. All right. We're gonna do this, and I want to make sure I'm getting the gem area in the blast, so the gem will be affected by it, and fireball does affect objects.
Let's see, green crystal. It's only immune to poison and psychic damage, so you have to do 4 points to it. You have to do 4 points. I think you can manage that with it.
I think I can manage that.
And it doesn't get to dodge. It doesn't get to dex. So 32. So the dome is down permanently.
Nice.
As the crystal, shatters and falls and quits glowy and.
Yep.
Well, thank you for opening up my path. So Bill will run over to Zazzy.
Yix is like, oh yeah, I like it.
And tell Zazzy drop something heavy quick.
He looks up at you. What?
Just drop your weapon.
I'm not. Okay, I do.
Okay.
I do.
AKA, you need to not be max encumbered for a second.
Oh, well, that's easy. Hold on a second. I will drop my I don't know. What's the deal with that? Can I?
It's not your turn. You can't
If
do
he's
shit.
holding onto something,
I can. Okay, so only what's in my hand,
reaction.
which is just my weapon. So if I drop that, let me see how much of a difference that makes. This would be my long sword, which weighs 3 pounds. I don't think that's gonna do much. Nope, I'm still max encumbered, so that's not gonna help.
Oh, he's look on top of his backpack, and there's like a mess kit hanging off the side. There's like a little Coleman stove. There's a little tent, and there's a little thing to sit on.
But it's not my turn, so I can't take anything off. Or
I was hoping you had something heavy enough in your hand that you could just drop it for free. Okay, so that's not gonna work.
What were your intentions of like dragging him away or something?
Thunderstep.
Oh.
Thunderstep specifically says
Eat burger.
you can. Where is it? You can also teleport one willing creature of your size or smaller who's carrying gear up to its carrying capacity. Is
That's
max
pretty clear.
encumbered? Like I
It's
believe
over
that.
their carrying capacity. It is over
Well,
their carrying capacity.
my carrying capacity is 420.
It doesn't say they're.
It doesn't
It
say
doesn't.
encumbered. It says carrying capacity.
Yeah, that's quite vague. What's the name of that spell?
Thunderstep.
I'd say it leaves his backpack behind.
Yeah, but I can't take it off.
No, you just teleport and the backpack stays and just drop to the ground.
You're like, teleport and the backpack stays and you're no longer encumbered. I mean, that would be that's my call if you do use it, Bob. He's losing his backpack temporarily.
Okay. Are you cool with that, Zazie?
Yeah, I mean, oh, your carrying capacity is defined as your strength times 15.
No, so you get plenty. So yeah, he's good.
So,
Okay.
well, but my strength is 14 times 15 is what? Can anybody? I'm
I
so
got
good
it
at
here.
math.
14 times 15 is 210.
Okay, so then no, that is I'm over that. I'm at
Yeah, so his
218.
backpack stays
Okay.
and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so here
me and Zazie.
I'll take off my backpack then on my that.
Me and Zazie pop over there.
Hey, look, it came off. Nice. And he's still prone when he gets over there too.
Why do I have celestial resistance? What is that? Did
Ass MR.
Yeah.
No, but it's something that is on me that I didn't put on me.
Heat.
Huh?
If he's running enhanced
Advanced effects.
yeah, it would auto put it on you.
Oh, so because I don't like that because then I can't take it off.
What's on you?
His ASMR.
Yeah, celestial resistance is on me, but I didn't apply it. It was automatically applied.
So run over there, juke to the right real quick, touch Zazie and say, "Come with me." His backpack drops to the ground. There's a big boom, and these two things need to make a con save.
Yeah, Zazie. Pulled him out of
Should I be deleting the celestial resistance that's on you? No?
No, it should still be on him.
Boom.
5 points of damage.
Hey, whatever. Then as a bonus action, I will use my Warlock Healing Light on Zazie. Let me double check, make sure it's a bonus action. It's an ability. At least it wasn't a 1.
All right.
All right, well, this one is going to attack the creature that's adjacent to it, which is Yix.
Bye-bye, Yix.
It'll probably die if it gets it.
Well,
Yeah.
and is Yix invisible?
Yes.
Even after he took... Oh, he didn't take any damage from Fireball.
Nope.
That's a hit.
Bye-bye, Yix.
Goodbye, Yix.
He dies, he turns around and flips Grun off. Damn you, putting...
it's gonna fly 30 feet. And it comes over here.
What's up?
And let's see. This one is gonna fly. Oops. Alt. Over to Quaid and try to attack him. Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's gonna get behind him and up in the air and try to attack him with his force blade. And that's a hit. It's under an 18, so you only take partial damage. 36 points instead of the 12d12. Obsidian.
All right, so
it's
Obsidian.
better to have like no armor class on this.
It's on his roll, not on your AC. It's if it rolls an 18 or higher, you get the more damage. It's like a special.
Gotcha. My apologies for
It's
interrupting.
pretty nasty. I didn't see it until we started the encounter. I was like, holy shit.
Serious.
TPK. So Obsidian's going to, seeing that the fireball worked, he's going to blast this thing with fire instead. Actually, with water. Let's see if that works.
I apologize to interrupt one more thing. These things can fly, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's also
actually,
up to 20 feet.
Yeah, it should be up 20 feet.
Failure.
As it dies.
Oh!
No, it resisted it. Bludgeoning again.
Fucking fuck.
Mm.
Water whip is a bludgeoning thing. Would you have done that? You already knew a bludgeoning didn't work. I don't think your character would have done that.
I think he would, because he did, because this player knew
but
too.
we already established that bludgeoning didn't work. Why would somebody do that twice?
You can ask the player right there.
Okay, well.
He's the one that used bludgeoning the last time.
I know. As a DM, I like to.
Don't these count as magic? Wouldn't they be considered magic as well? Oh no, we already had this discussion before.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
Well, it isn't typed magic though. It isn't typed magic.
All right, that's all I can do.
As a DM, I mean, Drake, you can do what you want, but when I DM, I try to benefit the player or the character, whichever is greater. Because, if you were in a fight for your life and you tried to do something that didn't work, you wouldn't do it twice. I mean, I don't think you would.
Well, he thought it was water. He thought water was going to affect it.
No, it says water.
It was clear. It was clear. He thought he decided against fire that he knows works.
Yeah, I don't understand the logic, but
I don't have fire. That's why.
You don't have fire.
Okay, roll it.
Didn't decide against it. I don't have.
A couple of Eldritch Blasts.
I either run up to it and get killed.
Attack of opportunity first.
Oh, against who?
You started your turn adjacent. Oh, you're 60 feet up. You're 60 feet up. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Dorkerfish. Ooh,
Dorkfish.
I like it.
Oh, I didn't take the R out. It's a dorkerfish. I like that one even better.
Dorkerfish.
It's more dorker.
Coming all the way over here. Still 60 feet.
60 feet. Actually, you need to be 50 feet now because it's a dome. It's a dome. It's lower at the edges. All right, but so Bill does start his turn adjacent.
Wait, Bill, didn't you drag me away from danger? What the fuck is happening right now?
Yes.
And let's see.
How now, Brown?
Just kill it.
Well, if it's using its reaction, then when you start your turn,
then it won't have it.
As long as it's before it's turn, you are safe.
Yes.
Yeah, there is a chance that he could beat your initiative next round.
But I haven't gone yet, so I still get a chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit. I rolled a 19.
Oh,
Ouch.
is this 12d12 shit? Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Don't worry, everybody. I have Revivify and Raise
Don't
Dead.
worry, Bill. Don't worry, Bill.
Damn, it didn't get him. Ha
That's a pretty crappy roll.
Yeah. 12.
Yeah, mine was
All right.
72. He gave me 20 more points, which might have got Bill.
Bill's now angry.
20 more points would have not gotten Bill.
Bill has been angered.
He's got 89. That's
Bill's
a good year.
like, I'm angry now. So, attractively endless shall be Hunter's Mark.
Yes.
And then Bill will use his inspiration.
Yes.
To swing his battle axe.
And that's a hit.
Level 3 fucking smite.
Well, he had to put the curse word in there. He had to extra
Wait, don't do anything. Bill has been given a critical hit by Matakiri CITC.
Oh, you get to hold the shift button when you roll this. Oh, with an effect.
Thank you. The only thing worse would be a max critical. This is gonna be.
All right, you knocked the target prone.
Even better. He's gonna die.
It can't
I've
be prone.
activated critical on my modifiers.
Oh, it's got hover.
Oh.
So level 3 smite crit. Is that what this is? Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Yep. Wait. How many hit points did it have? I wanted to see.
0.
Nice.
24.
That crit probably
24
did
left.
Boom.
Do the math. 62. I still did better.
I've done better. That's not my best. My best was.
Have you done better than 72 in one sword hit?
Yeah, it was. I think it was 72 in one sword hit. It was.
But that's only 11 d12, not 12.
Huh?
What do you mean? That's
so
D8s.
Drake's like, I did better, but he rolled 12 d12. You only rolled 11 d12.
No, those are D8s. Most of them.
You rolled fewer dice and still did better than the 12.
Oh, those are D12s? Oh, those are D8. Oh, Jesus.
My best hit was against the Charlatan Dragon when somebody did a critical max on me, and I did like 78 damage to it.
Yeah, nice.
And killed the dragon. Like, it was like the killing blow.
Well, I guess since we're out of initiative, I can push that button for you guys.
Long rest, level up.
Do we want a long rest in the...
Fuck those things, man. What the fuck? Living Blade of Disaster. No, thank you.
The thing's gone now, the dome, so we can leave, go outside and long rest and come back.
That's true.
Nothing stopping us from leaving and long resting.
Well, we'd have to get into the tower.
Right? The crystal shattered. It's like, well, I am here to assist in rebuilding of the city. Can you put that crystal back together?
Does anybody in the party have, what do you call it? Heidi's Dome? What's that called? What's it called?
Yeah, Valen does.
Val does.
Yeah, it's Heidi's Dome. Let's do that, because then we can just stay here.
If you stay the night in the city, which we clearly are,
crazy.
Get exposed to the weird radiation shit.
Even inside even inside this lead tower?
Quaid.
What's he doing here? What the hell, man?
I've been sitting here for 15 minutes going,
Have you really?
I don't want to get involved in this shit because it looks
funny.
fucking nasty.
I did not even notice you. I didn't even notice you. That's amazing.
Did you?
Has it been 15 minutes? Seriously?
Probably 10.
Okay, still nobody fucking.
Either. So that way you could pop and be like,
I'm like a ninja, man.
My guy?
Are you able to play, sir?
I released Quaid.
Yeah, I'm home. I drove 85 miles an hour through the Ozarks to get here for the last hour to watch a TPK. I'm like,
Quaid volunteered. Quaid volunteered to be turned into a brain golem on top of a suit of armor. So he's in the process of doing that.
See, that's what I'll see you guys later, man.
Tyken.
Oh, Tyken. No, you abuse Quaid however you need to. I'm just here to enjoy the show.
So these living blades of disaster, just to help you out, do force damage. They only get one attack. They got +6 to hit. They do 4d12 force damage unless they roll an 18 or higher on the d20, and then it's 12d12 force damage. And Zazzy took the first hit with it for 72 points of damage because they have a reaction. A living spell makes a melee attack a creature that starts its turn within 5 feet of the spell.
Yeah, I had full health and he one-shotted me. And then
I joined the game. I couldn't believe how much you were all whining about something. I'm just kind of sitting here listening. I'm like, what could be so bad? And then he rolls 12d12. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it was fucked up. Fuck that.
So it was a spell.
So can we each have one of these?
It's a living spell or something. I don't know.
Yeah, do we each get one? Can we pick one of these up off the ground and use it as a weapon now? Holy shit.
Right.
You sure you want to touch that?
No, I'm sure I don't actually.
Oh, and the other kicker is they can also pass through the wall of force. So the only thing
Jesus
that
Christ. That would have sucked.
So they chase your ass all the way.
That would have freaked everybody out big time.
They have a 30 feet of blind sight, so anybody past that area, they attack. So that's why.
Well, we took that shit down.
So you guys are
healing.
Yeah, let's go out and long rest and come back.
Okay.
Because there's nothing preventing us from getting back here.
Okay, let's go out and long rest.
Other than random encounters.
Right.
Random encounters.
Yeah.
You can just leave our tokens right here unless we get a random encounter, and then we can move them. But
yeah, that's what I'm gonna roll for. I'm gonna roll really high on the random encounter chart. Let's see. All right, so every hour I get to roll.
You're gonna roll while Leoman's tiny hut?
Well, you're doing Lumen's tiny hut out in the grove again, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
So you're not.
Yeah, we got to get out of the tower and then run out.
You do know what happens if you spend 12 hours or more here, right? You start turning into a Nothic.
Right, that's why we're leaving.
Start to join to one eyeball, you get a headache.
Is that what happens if your eyes go together that you just get a headache? Is that what happens?
We've already got one Nothic then. Zazzy only has the one eyeball.
Oh, God damn it.
Right? It's migrating to the center.
It might even be better for him.
He's like a flounder.
Like a flounder.
I gotta get that fixed, y'all.
Depth perception.
Let's see.
Maybe the Eye of Vecna is here.
I'm gonna start talking. How far away is that?
All right, so in 20 hours, you guys get an encounter. I'm just saying.
So we only need 8. Did I hear the dice sound just then?
20. I rolled 20 d20.
Yeah, but I could have swore I heard the dice sound, the little clicks when you roll the dice with sound, even though mine's turned off.
Maybe you heard it through my mic, maybe?
Oh, it could have been. Yep.
That's pretty sensitive, though.
You like that sound,
huh? When I roll dice?
Oh, I'd rather hear the dice than that fucking chip sound.
All right, so let's give you guys a long rest because there was no encounter.
Boom.
Wait, you get your character sheet again.
Long rest.
I think Valley's on the ground when she takes her long rest. She's not flying. Neither is Quaid anymore.
Did you get your character sheet back?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
Fly is gone.
Don't forget your morning lord, everybody.
Is Yix back?
Morning Wood.
Yeah, Yix will be back.
Morning, Wood.
So what'd you say? I'm now a brain golem, so I'm like the smartest guy in this group. How come my intelligence hasn't went up?
Doesn't count.
And do you have that picture, Drake?
It was a really small jar.
I can't share it. She asked if there was any volunteers. It's stronger than what you are now.
To be the well, probably lower my charisma a little bit.
The jar wouldn't be as full. Just saying.
The joke was made that there wasn't a jar small enough.
A little shot glass on the top there.
Well, mine should look like a turd in there. Shit for brains.
I see what you're doing.
Snickers bar.
Yeah, that would be.
It's no big deal.
No big deal, man. Taken.
Do we have a turd? Is there a turd in assets? Let's see, turd. No,
Baby
no turd.
Ruth.
Candy bar.
Quaid, you shit for brains.
Senator Cruz. That's a turd. Turd Cruz. Let's go back and kick more D&D ass with our newfound health and wellness.
Purple slime.
So now we need to trek through the city and find out if we have an encounter coming back.
So if we become this brain golem, do we suffer the effects of the radiation?
Yeah, you're not sure. You're not too sure about that.
Well, it didn't really become a Gnostic.
Probably not, because this one hasn't. So what are you guys doing? I'm sorry. I heard
We're going back to the tower now, and
here, let me share the tower with you. There you go. You guys are back. Yeah, no encounters. The next encounter I have marked down when it's going to happen. Random encounter.
Kick down the
12
door.
hours from now.
The doors appear to open normally. Lining the far wall of this hall are 8 doors, each marked with a different arcane symbol. On the wall above them, etched an inscription in Draconic.
Yay, I can read it.
What do they say?
Yeah, what's it say?
All right, so
I love how long that always is.
everybody give me a perception check except for Obsidian.
Yeah! Suck on that.
Did somebody say I could be a brain golem?
Huh? You can
So,
if you
question. Since I was given a critical hit, did I actually use my inspiration for that attack or no?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have.
Okay. Sorry, record keeping.
I mean, technically you did, but no, you can have it back.
Okay, that's what I was.
Because you had already rolled when he said it was a crit, so.
That's because Manicuri was trying to.
I need to roll for Veli.
The website really quick.
Thank you, by the way.
EX also needs to roll too.
Oh. Perception.
Bill ran into a door.
Bill ran into Quaid.
All right, so
Bill's checking to make sure that Zazzy picked up his backpack back there.
Yeah, I got my backpack.
Helping adjust you, pulling and tighten the straps for
On
you.
the straps, yeah.
Huh.
National Cheeseburger Day.
So let's see, we got Bill and Bill.
Am I targeting everyone?
Is this a magical thing?
Yeah.
Because Yix has magic resistance.
He's gonna need it.
Advantage on that, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, click the advantage for Yix. And let's see. So all those that are targeted are not a construct nor undead, right? Okay, good.
I'm not sure. I guess
And
he's used his inspiration for the night. Quaid.
I have
Give it to
evasion.
me, Daddy.
it is a spell
Deflect
that's
missiles.
going off. And let's see. It is spell save DC. It tells me the DC, but it doesn't tell me what the save is. What the hell? All right, I gotta look something up real quick.
Dex.
We hope.
Is it something that Bill's casting?
No. It just had you.
Gotcha.
Okay. So it is a Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna push it for you guys. COS.
Bill will go ahead and use his inspiration on that.
Okay, click inspiration for those that are going to use it. It's only
Grun
Yix,
gives inspiration to
Bill.
Grun will give his inspiration to Quaid, who used his earlier.
No, Quaid didn't get one.
I wasn't
Well,
on time.
I have mine.
Well, thank you.
I know he didn't use one. I was the only person that tried to use.
What do you?
Everybody ready?
What? That happened.
So it's just Bill that turns the stone from the trap as you guys move through the doorway. And everybody else made their saves.
Just straight up turns to stone, or
Oh, you
has
made for.
flesh to stone cast on him?
Let's double check.
I mean,
So
Medusa-
just walking through that doorway did that.
But Zazzy and Grun don't have to roll.
Because we passed our perception checks.
perceptions were high enough.
Well, Matakiri, thank you very much because it paid off. I'm sure a 9 plus 6.
Yeah, so his starts to turn to stone. He starts to turn to stone. He becomes restrained.
Okay. Do I notice anything that this is occurring?
What was your perception check?
Like 20 something?
24. Yeah, you definitely think he's been affected by a flesh to stone spell and is being affected by it. You're not exactly sure where it's coming from, but you could see like he's starting to get that stony look and he's like restrained. He's like, I can't.
I'm going to touch him.
He starts getting the munchies.
You're going to touch him too?
All right, let's do initiative then, since this is based on initiative. So let me push that to you guys. All right, Quaid, what is your immediate response?
If somebody hollered and Quaid sees it because my perception was shit,
I haven't heard anyone say they hollered.
then I don't think I mean, do I know this? Let me give you another perception roll. Let's see if yeah, okay. Let's say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So you step back into the trapped area that turns flesh into stone? Is that what you're doing?
Is that the trap? Well, how about
I mean,
I
you
don't know
don't
what
know
happened.
where the
I don't
trapped
know what
area is
happened.
at?
No,
So
no.
you
I
move
want to
up
walk
there
up.
and you
I want to walk up close enough to him to touch him. I got to touch him. So I've got to at least go to there. And I walk up.
okay.
And,
So
and
that area could be trapped. You're not sure. So you
could be
walk up
trapped.
and
Yeah.
you go to touch him. He's restrained, so he can't move out of the way.
The best I can do for him right at this moment is give him a little guidance and prepare him for another saving throw. So that would have given me I can't move out of this spot and not move forward. So the target Quaid.
I don't know if guidance gives you on your saves. I think it's on a
No,
skill
it's
check.
check.
But
It's checked. Well, shit, that was a complete
Resistance
waste.
gives you saves.
I don't.
Isn't bless also?
Bless does too, yeah.
Bless does, yeah, saves.
What
Bless
is
does I don't.
what is
Yeah.
Bill's affliction? I don't see any affliction on him in the combat tracker.
He is restrained currently. I haven't applied it to him yet. I'm hoping he makes a save and we'll get out of the shenanigans.
Okay.
Anything else, Quaid?
No.
This is all
I don't
happening,
have a
like
bonus action that does
quickly.
any good.
You guys can stop him from turning
Grunt
into.
is going to cast Dispel Magic.
Screw you. That'll probably do it. What is Flesh to Stone? Is a 6th level spell.
So the DC is 10 plus the spell's level. So
DC 16. Uh, 16, that's a work. So you are no longer affected by
Nice.
Flesh to Stone. You think the hallway's trapped, so it's a trap. Yeah. But I'll do that and pull you guys out of combat. The only reason I put you in initiative to see if he's going to turn to stone while you guys are fumbling around trying to figure out what to do.
Thankfully, I have historically low initiatives.
yeah, this is the one time you want to roll low.
I'm like, come on, no whammy, no, or whammy, whammy, whammy.
All right, so there's 8 doors. Each door has a symbol above it of the 8 different schools of magic.
What is the
Lining
inscription?
this far wall of the hall are 8, each marked with a different arcane symbol. On the wall above them is etched an inscription in Draconic. What does it say? The inscription reads, "Speak thy master's name and enter."
What were the names of the 8 guys in that one room? The 8 heads of each of the magical orders. Didn't we see their names somewhere?
Yeah, we've got it. It's in the Museum of Dome image note.
Right, there we go.
Oh, look. Nice and handy. They gave me all the names right here.
Boom.
High Abjur, Taruth, High Conjure, Demareth, etc.
And et al. Others. Right, just everybody.
Huh.
Well, the question is do we say their name or do we say their master's name? Because clearly they were all supposed to be entering.
Did it say speak your master's name, thy master's name, and enter? Not
Says
Their master's name?
I'll make it as clear as Control C.
Clear as Watsy.
Control V. Speak thy master's name and enter.
Well, each one of those mages
8 doors,
was a
8
master of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 8 masters of the magic.
So what number is the evocation?
Evoker
The second
Zadalus.
door.
Zadalus.
Okay. So I'm going to count from the other way. So it's number 7. And then I'm going to go into, say, High Evoker Zadalus in Draconic. I'm going to open the door.
See anything?
All right, so when you open the door, you see utter darkness beyond.
You see anything with dark vision? Or
No.
devil sight?
I'm going
Devil
to step
sight
in.
you can.
Because I can see through magical darkness with devil sight.
Yeah, devil sight you can see through the hallway. So Obsidian steps into the darkness.
And cast magic missile.
I'm trying to play with the lighting.
I had to.
Does this token still show up to you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Tokens are always
I cannot
used.
see anything.
Right, but it's total darkness, but you know he's in there. You can hear him fumbling around.
From that.
Can I see anything? So you said I could see through it.
You can see him, yeah. You can see him with devil sight. You can see him into it, and you can see beyond. Like it opens up further in, but you can't see any further than that.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 15 feet in. Am I still able to see anything?
Let me.
Can I see behind me, back where the door is?
No.
Okay.
No, there's some kind of magical darkness.
So I'll say that there is some kind of magical darkness in here, but I'm not hurt.
Obsidian, when you step in, your vision starts to adjust, and you start to make out a bigger room. And then in the middle of the room, it looks like some kind of vortex hanging in the middle of the room. It's like slowly rotating on its axis. And then you can start to see like constellations and stuff inside this vortex. And it's kind of lightly casting like a radiant starlight across the walls. And then on the far side of the room, you see 8 chairs, and they're kind of wrapped around this vortex, like real high back chairs. There's 8 of them, and they're kind of wrapped around this vortex.
It's a big meeting room with some stars floating in the middle.
Get your autograph, man.
Ooh.
I'm going to
Cynthia
try
May,
going
thanks
door.
for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Same
Cynthia
thing,
May.
announcing whichever dude's name aligns with the type of magic represented on this door.
I'm going to draw my sword, Moontouch sword, and then I'm not going to move anymore. I'm just going to wait there.
So same thing, except you don't see the darkness, Grun.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I guess if you have devil sight, you wouldn't even notice the darkness spell, right? You wouldn't.
Yeah.
You wouldn't, huh? There's darkness here.
Bill does the same thing here.
Open your
So
eyes.
are you all gonna like pick a door and do
Split
the
the
thing
party
and
6
step
way
through
or 5 ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I
No.
can take this mask off?
Yeah.
And the majority of my spells effects are like evocation. That's why I used that one.
Bill also has Devil Sight. So.
Ew. Is that how the map came, or did you add that?
No, that's the way the map is. So, a vortex of glowing stars hangs in the air inside this chamber, slowly rotating on its axis. As the constellations move, they cast radiant starlight across the walls. 8 high-backed chairs, each bearing a different arcane symbol, face this starry some word. I don't know. You guys can figure that one out. Miasma? What is that word?
Oh,
Miasma.
miasma.
The hell does that mean? I skipped that day in school. I was in the ROTC room. What does
It's
that
a
mean?
reference to the
Cluster
Ethereal.
fuck.
Oh.
Scythia, mate, here's your hydrate.
A miasma is a highly unpleasant or unhealthy smell or vapor.
There you go.
So, whiff of sewer.
It's a starry.
Just
something
think of it
or
as my asthma. That's the same thing.
It also is like an oppressive or unpleasant atmosphere which surrounds or emanates from something.
And I think you guys can make out the double doors back here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
just sit down in one of the chairs.
Yeah, staring into the stars like a campfire. Kind of getting lost in the.
Did you ever get a charm?
Yeah,
Did Quaid get a charm?
Yeah, he got. But didn't we just go get a long rest? What did that have been? It still would have been 24 hours. The last charm I got was Druid Craft, if I'm not mistaken.
And that's from the pair, right?
Yeah.
That's
Unless something
charm
happened
that you
earlier
got.
tonight. I don't know.
No. I meant other than that, that's the only charm you have on your sheet.
Charm of the Necromancer. So I've got that going for me.
Oh, Charm of the Necromancer.
Yeah, that's.
And you're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You'd probably sit down in the necromancer chair. Maybe. Or do you just plop in one?
Yeah, he just said he plopped in one of them, so I'm just trying to figure out.
Walked
what
over
happens.
here and I was staring at these stars, and I thought, well, I'll just sit down and look at them, see if I can figure this thing out. And I just kind of sat down here, not really thinking about it. The player knowing damn good and well something bad was going to happen.
I'm reading. I'm sorry. This is like long reading stuff. I read it already. I just want to make sure.
That is a cool little thing on the map, though, with the stars. That is cool.
All right, so Zazzy sits down in a chair.
Yeah.
And Quaid sits down in a chair, and you guys start looking at this swirly thing of stars.
Mm-hmm.
What's everyone else doing? Yix, where's Valley at? He probably wants to partake in this stuff, right? Where's she at? I did roll for her to see if she. So she did the same thing and comes in and does all that jazz.
Yix and Grunt hiding over here, waiting for the blast to occur. Them sitting in the chairs.
If it's been more than a minute, once the resistance goes away, I'm going to cast it on myself.
Bill is over here very thoroughly inspecting this hallway because he's worried that it may be trapped.
Grun and Yix, the walls of this. The walls of this roughly triangular room are filled with floor-to-ceiling bookshelves. Hundreds of books and scrolls were thrown free of their resting places when the city crashed and now cover the floor. Time and bitter cold have not been kind to them.
I'll start searching through them. See if there's anything useful.
You have a scroll of every spell.
The scroll of Destroy Yithrin.
All right, so you start sorting through this mass pile of books. You know, some of these books you like pick up and they start to just kind of crumble and disintegrate. You know, I mean they're 2,000 years old. You know, exposed to the frost and the cold. Bill, you're looking down the hallway. Give me a perception check.
Did that? Okay. Why did that not go in the chat?
All right, you had guidance on you, so that helped. From Quaid for the.
Appreciate it.
I don't know,
You-
man. He
you
looks
like-
stoned to me. Here's some guidance.
You look down the hallway and you don't notice any traps on the floor.
Okay. He's not proceeding. Like, he's just looking and.
So, who's studying this strange phenomenon?
This? Yes. I'm trying to figure
Yeah,
out what the hell's going
who's
on.
like sitting there, like watching this thing, staring at it, sitting in the chairs?
Mm-hmm.
Belly is.
Zazzy.
Who else is?
Zazzy is.
Bazzy is.
Yeah.
Quaid?
Yeah.
You like cleaning
Did I
your
start
toenails?
turning to stone?
So the three of you guys, with DC 20 intelligence saving throw is what we need to make.
All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna use
I
my
don't.
inspiration.
That's not possible.
Inspiration.
Oh yes, it is.
Belly DC intelligence saving throw.
Womp
can't just-
womp womp.
Did I turn into one of those little brains? on top
Oh,
of a-
Valley makes it. She makes it with a 24. So you guys who study the starfield, you see like a dark star in the position where there's no known star to exist today. You know there's not supposed to be a star there, and this one's like dark. And now you guys are cursed. The two of you have contracted a curse, and it gives you a flaw. I can't look at the sky because the ebon star might be looking back at me.
Mm-mm.
So you both have gained this flaw. And Zazzy can only do it with one eye. Just saying.
He's only
So
half
we've-
cursed.
We've obtained a phobia, basically.
A
the sky.
flaw. It's considered a flaw.
A flaw.
On a failed save, the character gains the following flaw. I cannot look at the sky because the ebon star might be looking back at me.
Time to
What
move
did
to
they
the.
get if they
Like,
made
it's like
it?
freaking you out.
I only have one eye. That's fucked up.
So if we take that one eye out, then you don't have to be afraid anymore because you'll never look at the sky.
And
I have started tracking your Domino's order. To receive a notification when it's ready,
you're gonna get
make sure you enable
copyrighted.
permissions for the Domino's skill in your Alexa.
No, I won't.
Yeah, get Alexa copyrighted. Valley says, you guys What do you see when you stare at this?
I don't want to look at it anymore. And Quaid gets up and walks over here, and he
You
forgets
don't
he's
see the
dipped.
door?
I'm
Door?
not looking. I'm not going to look. You can't make me look.
I don't want to look.
What
You
door do
can't
you
unsee
see,
it.
Valley?
Ben.
What kind of time are you guys gonna spend here?
The
Does Valley,
required amount.
And
does
then
Valley explain what the door she saw is?
Yes. I think I'm imagining things. No one else sees the door.
Well, then try
There's
to
a
open the
doorway
door.
there.
The Dark Star staring at me. I don't want to see it.
Try to open
So
the
you
door,
want me
Valley.
to? So she gets up and
Oh, can you walk in the middle of that shit?
steps and vanishes.
Oh, wow.
Whoa! The answer, Quaid, is no. You cannot walk in the middle of that shit. Where the fuck did she go?
She said she
She
saw a
just
door,
door, apparently.
She just fucked right off, didn't she?
Well, that was nice knowing
and
you.
so with Devil's Sight, did she just vanished?
Who's got devil sight that's looking at her?
Bill.
Bill, you do not see her anywhere in the room.
Whoa.
She just vanished.
You think she stepped through a doorway that you told her to open
Okay. Well, good
that
luck.
you could not see.
Weren't we talking about these
I
doors
told her
down
to
here?
open it, not to go through it.
Yeah, and that's when
whatever.
she vanished.
All right.
I mean, it's like a teleporting door.
Hmm.
So other than moldy books, did I
Yeah,
find any chamber?
Grunt can't really make comments because he's like knee deep in books. He's like searching books.
Okay, so
Dix is
Bill is
like,
going to
is
watch.
this something you want? Is this something you want? Is this something you want? He
It's upside
doesn't.
Bill is going to wait to see if Zazzy turns to stone.
Zazzy's got his fingers in his ears and he's walking real slow. He's like checking for mines. No, he doesn't. It doesn't look like he's turned to stone. He looks back at you.
Bill will
He says, "I can't look at the sky."
carefully step in each step foot that Zazzy did.
Move up to the two double doors. Look like some nice double doors here.
Kick it open. Let's vanish. Hopefully Valley either comes back or is
What do you
safe.
like? Push Zazzy and tell him to kick the doors open? What's
Yeah,
happening?
I'm just pushing him into the door. Like, let's go.
And Quaid shoves Bill forward, too. Of course, he's got a strong.
Oh, these doors are
what's Zazzy
locked,
doing?
but these doors are locked.
Yeah, Zazzy like puts his shoulder against it. Says, "These doors are locked."
They're locked. Time of opening.
I'll take out my thieves' tools, study the door to see if it looks trapped, and then try to open it if it doesn't look trapped.
Give me from back there. Give me a perception check
I
at
was waiting for them to
disadvantage.
move, and now I'm going to move up.
Oh, okay. Just to be clear, if you're 20 feet away from a trap door,
Yeah,
you're gonna have
I'm gonna unlock
disadvantage
it
on
from
the
20 feet
perception.
away because I'm that good.
Like
Well,
you got
time
some
to open it
sticks
from
on
about
the end of
50
sticks.
feet away.
That's why I bring my 10-foot pole.
Grunt, you
Uh,
rotten, grumpy bastard. You better get out here. They're about to
Dude,
open this
is
door.
Obsidian trained in lockpicking? Has he got
I am.
proficiency? He does have proficiency. Give me an investigation check. You don't see any traps on the doors. Where'd it go?
Somebody really did have chime of opening, huh?
So yeah, this is like this lock is like you haven't, it's a little tough on you. You just you think this is too advanced for you, this lock.
Well, chime of opening it if they're having trouble.
So the chime of opening makes it goes, bzz, boom, and like the force that was protecting it as it unlocks drops, and the doors are now unlocked.
Yes! Get up there,
Holding
Bill.
shift.
Bill will yell back towards the little cloud before he steps forward. Hey, Valley, we're going through the doors. Let's come back.
This does not look promising in any way.
It's like you walk out onto a balcony like the Pope does, and you can see the city down below, and there's a big open courtyard down there. It looks like a place that somebody would come out and make proclamations to the inhabitants of Yethrin.
I hereby proclaim.
And when he says that, he says, "I hereby complain."
Not complain,
And
proclaim.
and it's amplified 10 times louder than normal.
Fuck
Nice.
y'all.
You see a couple of down on the ground. You see a couple of like random encounters look your direction.
Nice.
That 10 times louder.
Yeah, the fart. You have to speak, so I don't know if a fart is considered speaking. Can you communicate with a fart? Yeah, probably. So that kind of is speaking.
Your butt speak.
Because if you fart in an elevator, it means next floor, please.
Butt speech.
All right, so they're monkeying around. Gron, give me a percentage roll. Let's see if
Percentage.
there's amount of time you got to spend in here before you find something. I'm just gonna see if the percentage is like early. 05. It's like early in the you're like digging around, and you find a key, like
Whoa.
an adamantine key.
I think I found the key to the door.
Nice.
It does fit the double doors that go
Ah,
out to the balcony.
We's already in there. Out there, I
okay.
should
And
say.
and you also are gonna find a scroll.
All
Oh,
right.
snap.
I'll take a look at that.
What kind of scroll is it?
It is it's called a scroll of the comet. By using an action to read the scroll, you cause a comet to fall from the sky and crash to the ground at a point you can see up to 1 mile away from you. You must be outdoors when you use a scroll or nothing happens. The scroll's wasted. The comet creates a 50-foot deep, 500-foot radius crater on impact. Any creature in that radius must make a DC 20 dexterity saving throw or take 30 d10 force damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. All structures in the crater are destroyed, as are all non-magical objects that aren't being worn or held.
That
How
doesn't
deep
cause mass distinction, right?
How
Say
deep
again?
is it below the surface? This whole how deep?
I don't think your guys are 500 feet deep. You
Well,
got
my
just
my
How
thought
oh,
is
50
big
foot
is
deep.
this?
It's only 50 foot deep. You're deeper than 50 foot.
damn.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll go outside. We'll use this thing and blow this
Destroy the
place to
city.
hell.
Just blow it all
Yeah.
to hell.
There's a balcony. I mean, you could just.
I mean,
Yeah, but-
technically, you're not outside, though. Technically,
yeah,
Yeah.
I have to be outside. But
you
it's
blow the roof off.
we could go get rid of 10 towns.
You can like East
You thought the
Haven
dragon was
if they
bad?
don't. You could just threaten to
Water
use it on East Haven.
water deep.
500 foot would
Bring
put a
that
dent in
comet
water
down,
deep.
mister.
And wait, where's the stupid party sheet? Party sheet right there. Inventory. drop this key and the scroll. Let me ID
Finn
it.
had a
Make
nice
sure it's
song in the
ID'd.
chat.
There you go. Scroll of the Comet. It's legendary. You could sell it. Let me set the price just in case you guys want to sell it.
Definitely.
Come on, delete.
3
Why are we lagging?
million gold. 3 million.
It's
75 million gold. Oh, 75,000? Okay. Scroll the comet. That's what it would sound like, crashing glass.
So if I activate my Eldritch Sight, do I see the door that Veli walked through?
you do not.
And I'm guessing, like, beyond that, I'm pretty much blind from the amount of magic that's in the
You
room.
do notice, though, that Ellie was sitting in the chair that has the symbol of necromancy above it, or on it.
Who can cast that spell?
What spell?
The scroll of the comet.
Anybody?
It's not a spell. It's not a spell scroll, so anybody can.
Yeah. It just
Yeah.
takes an action. So I think who grabbed it?
Grunt
Keep it away from EX.
It weighs 0.001, so
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
make some popcorn with this.
I'm max encumbered. I can't.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's force damage, so it would kill him. But
Oh yeah, it would.
again,
From force. Fire, he would be fine.
it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. There should be some fire damage that goes along with it, but I guess they figure if you're taking 30 D10 force, who cares about the fire,
Yeah.
right?
A comet doesn't do fire damage. Asteroids, when it hits, it doesn't do fire damage.
There's a little bit. There's a little bit.
They're
They're
cold.
hot
It's
when they
all
come through the atmosphere. Oh yeah, it
They're-
is all ice, isn't it? Yeah.
they're all very, very cold.
So Lost Mines of Phandelver next week, next session. Are you guys done?
I don't know what's in here.
Is that it?
Is
We're
that
gonna
it?
blow-
Oh, Grun. Grun looks in that room. All right. It's a 10-foot tall spindle of gray stone hovers upright and rotates slowly inside this circular chamber. All around it, the surfaces of the room walls are cracked as though some terrible energy once coursed through them. And I think there's an image of this. Let me see if I can find the image of this. I saw an image that looked like this, but I didn't know what it was for. Status, maybe?
All you peons down there, listen to what I say.
Bite my shiny
Yeah.
metal.
This should be linked here.
My shiny metal.
Hey, Bender. Here's the image. Rob, you can blow it up a little for the stream.
Batting for the Yankees. Yankees, Yankees.
So the 10-foot tall spindle of gray stone hovers and rotates slowly inside this circular chamber. All around it, the surfaces of the room walls are cracked as though some terrible energy once coursed through them.
I don't like it.
And that's Grunt, I guess. I don't.
Yeah.
I'll give you a silver piece if you touch it.
All right.
Silver piece. 2.
Grunt will reach out and touch it.
Oh no.
Kaboom.
Nothing happens. It kind of, you feel it, it's kind of like humming a little, glowing. You can feel the energy kind of in it a little bit, the magic of it. But when you touch it, it feels hard and and magical.
Well, that's what my prom date said. Thank you.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting.
My one of my AirPads fell out. AirPods?
Okay, anything else about this room?
Yeah, search around. See anything in there besides this floaty rock that doesn't
So I'm
do
going to
anything?
just study it
It
for a
says
moment.
it's in this chamber. It looks like this chamber might have been like specifically built for this thing.
I'm going to study it for a moment. Have we seen anything like this? Does it have anything to do with anything we've seen or any of the rooms or the rooms we've
You
been in?
remember hearing something about some Netherese wizards finding some kind of artifact that's like 12,000 years old? Like
Yeah, the thing of stasis
yesterday?
in the chamber of stasis.
And they moved it to the Chamber of Stasis. Yeah. And this room is called the Chamber of Stasis. The Stasis Chamber.
So this is an artifact.
This appears to be, according to the paper you found, this is, if this is the same spindle that was moved to the Stasis Chamber, this is a 12,000-year-old artifact.
And didn't Ythryn crash 12,000 years ago?
No, Ythryn crashed a couple thousand years ago.
Oh. Okay.
I would
Maybe because
presume
they found a 12,000-year-old artifact and brought it into the city. That might be why it crashed, but that could be.
We don't know if we don't know if they brought the artifact with them or if they found it and picked it up somewhere.
Well, the note kind of describes that they found an artifact that dates back to the Astoria time frame. So, and they brought it into the city. So, and put it here.
So they
It
screwed.
doesn't say they found it when it was new.
Right.
We found a dinosaur bone.
I would presume if
still
all
in the
these
dinosaur.
major, really strong magic users didn't know it or presumed this was dangerous enough to put it in a stasis chamber,
Yeah,
nobody here should
If
mess
Valley
with
was
it.
here, she would say something like, throaty and raspy, but she's
You
not
think
here.
I should cast dispel magic on it?
Yeah. I suggest we just leave, maybe even.
I agree.
Scroll a comet ball or comet.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're trying to find a way up.
Well, what if we seal off access to this place by going out and using the scroll of the comet right on the entrance?
You're not outside.
I know,
We
go
would
outside,
go outside.
use it, and then collapse the entire freaking structure.
Well, you already know that somehow they're access from the Underdark, or at least you
We care
assume.
about access from the Underdark. We just want to
At least you assume there's access from the Underdark because of
cut off surface access.
the drow that are snoozing around. Last
Yeah.
couple days ago, you guys ran into 3 or
And
4
fuck
days
the
ago.
Underdark.
And say we're the heroes, and if they don't like it, we can kill them.
Yeah. Lost Mines of Fandover?
You keep saying that.
Well, it's one of those adventures that ends when you guys decide you're done. Or something happens that you guys do. There's only two ways.
I mean, we can say, I mean, it's 9 o'clock, we have to quit. We can say we
I guess
bring the
there's
comet down
3
and
ways.
just blow it all up.
Yeah,
You can. You can destroy everything that's up in the top of this tower. Just
we come out of the
who
tower.
cares about the magical
guys.
items
No,
and everything that could be
because
discovered?
it's
I have an
over.
idea.
And we blow
I
it
have
up.
an idea.
we're preventing dangerous things from coming out and being exposed.
We're
and
sealing.
then you guys are all going to be comfortable that Veli may actually perish when you guys do this.
I'm fine with
I have
it.
an idea.
Yeah.
Before we destroy the city, I have an idea. So if we all link hands in a circle,
Oh
and
no.
we read this, and we read the words on this scroll of plane shift, and set the target as this guy's study office thing. Per the reading of plane shift, If you try to reach a city of brass, for example, you might arrive in the street or the gate, etc. You know, essential sequence of teleportation circle. I mean, we could try to banish the. We could either try to teleport into the guy's office, or we could try to banish this thing to a different plane.
But if we bring the comet down, we would destroy the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm all about fucking with this thing.
Teleporting into this guy's office is he's obviously some kind of freaking arch wizard.
Yeah, he's way more. He's gonna just instantly
I
kill us.
don't want to fuck with his
Just teleport into his
office.
laboratory.
Yeah.
We're coming into your
Hey, we need
study.
your staff to go fix
Most
an
secure
obelisk.
location in your wizard tower. We're gonna pop.
I mean, there was a wall of force around the wizard tower before you guys did something to
Yeah. So
Right.
hold the stick and
let's
burn
see
your
how
hand.
he deals with a fucking comet. Let's see him get out of that. So yeah, I like that plan. We go down, we go outside, we get 500 feet away, and just fucking send it in.
Yep.
Do it.
Very.
Could also go to the ocean and use it to go fishing. Like
There's a whale we could target.
Q6
Hey.
dynamite. Just use the comet. Pick up all the dead fish.
Level Up TTV, thank you for the raid. Welcome TTVers to the channel. This is the last moments of the campaign, I believe. So you came just
I guess
in time.
before we leave, do we want to send this artifact to a different plane or something?
I don't
Well,
want
you
to.
may be doing that when you launch a meteor at it.
We may all be going to a different plane.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
you may be dramatically affecting the Icewind Dale too when this thing erupts, and you
Do we have to
destroy
call
not
all
every-
other D&D
magical
players and tell them
mythal.
they can't?
Remember,
destroy
there's
it?
a mythal powering this city, and if
The
it's
comet
destroyed,
shouldn't affect the city because it's below that 50-foot crater range, right?
way below that.
What we're doing is collapsing the upper access levels.
Right.
So all
So you're not destroying a single thing in the city. You're just burying it again.
Yeah, it might
At
get
least from the
shaken up a little
surface.
bit, but nothing.
And you're leaving Veli down here.
She's a wizard. She'll come out. She'll figure a way out.
She'll get out of here. Right?
Bill will leave the scroll of plane shift on the floor before we leave.
We
So
can
that way
send
she comes
Yix
back, she
through the
doesn't
door.
Yeah, I mean, I'll fly Yix. I don't see a door, but if you say there's a door there, I can fly Yix through it.
Yix doesn't see a door. He's like, I don't see no door.
Hey, Yix, sit in a seat.
Which one?
You all sat in the seat. Grun will go ahead and sit in the seat of the enchanter, because that's the charm he has.
That's where
You can see a door right out here in the starfield.
So you said the necromancer chair was this one, right?
So I have the charm of the enchanter, and I can see the door. She maybe she
charm of the abjure.
a necromancy
She was
chair.
sitting in the necromancy chair, and you know she's a necromancer. So
Okay, so everybody, we have charms. Let's sit down on the.
Yeah, everybody who has your charm sitting in the chair for the charm of the one you have.
I have charm of the abjure. I don't know which one that is. I think it's not labeled on the map.
yeah. So anybody who has a supernatural charm gained by drinking from the goblet can sit safely in the chair for the school of magic tied to that charm. Similarly, a wizard can sit in whichever chair matches their chosen arcane tradition. For example, Valerie Harpo is with the party. She can sit in the chair marked with a symbol necromancy, since she's a necromancer. If one or more, or if the party members take their proper seats, the starfield transforms a glowing door that persists for 1 minute.
That only she saw.
Yes, but so you have a charm of one of the.
Now
things?
we all have the charm, so we all can do this and see this door.
Yeah, I
Who
got the
didn't
charm of the
drink?
necromancer.
You should have a charm of whatever.
Did anybody not drink?
No, I think we all have
Obsidian
charms.
didn't.
I took a drink and got a charm, and then everybody's like, "Yeah, I'll take a
I don't
drink
think
too." So.
I don't think Obsidian did.
No,
He said
Obsidian
he
does
did.
not.
So
I do not have a charm, and I ain't
So
sitting
we
in a chair either.
we're over time, guys. We either have to decide to end this or continue next time.
Well, do we want to grab Obsidian's hand and carry him through?
Can
But
we
I
just
mean,
say we rescue Valley and move on?
no.
Quaid says, "I don't know what."
The question I have is who's
stand
going
around
through
and
the
talk.
door
Quaid
and who's
steps
not.
through the door.
So Quaid goes
Quaid
through the
gets-
door.
Yep.
And
So
I chase Quaid through the door. Wait, and I chase him through the door.
Yeah, we'll all go through the door if we were gonna go through the door. We'll all go.
we'll
All right,
grab
so
Obsidian's
everybody
hand and
goes through
drag
the
him through the
door except for Obsidian, who does not see the door and cannot be teleported through it.
So even if
And
I
neither
grab his
can
hand,
Yix. So Yix
Can-
and no,
Can somebody
grabbing hands does not work.
carrying him?
No. You have to sit in the chair with a charm or be a spellcaster of that school to be teleported to the master's tower is where you guys are going. So that's where you guys get teleported to.
Get
And
the
that's where we're going to
scroll
start
ready.
next session. Yeah.
Oh, so we are going
Yes.
to continue this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so it's
and
not
Valley
done.
Harple is got a few minutes. What has she got? She's probably got a minute on you, right?
So
think she
what's
was in there a
what
minute.
happens to Obsidian then? He doesn't get to be a part of it. What's the fuck?
He gets to hang out down here and look at the starfields. I don't know what happens to him. He can go look in here, or he can go.
I don't
over
like
here.
it.
You can. But you know this is for upper echelon wizards. You have to have the power to go see the master. He can run back and drink out of the cup.
What if as I'm going through the door, I throw my charm at him? Is that a thing? Can I do that?
Hits him in the face like Spider-Man.
I'm trying to fucking find a way to cheat him to get in there.
Charm wasn't a physical thing; it was something you drank. Yeah, just
It
run
was.
back, drink, and come back.
Right.
That's why I said he Spider-Man with some liquids that he had. All right, we're gonna end it.
Okay.
So 2 weeks. We'll be back in 2 weeks, and then it's gonna be the finale maybe next week. I don't know. It's gonna be a pretty long battle though, so it may last 2. It may last 2 sessions. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, cool.
3 hours of combat. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna last that long. So probably next session will be the end of this Icewind Dale, and then we'll figure out about when we're starting up. We might take a little couple week break or something maybe.
Okay. So back in 2 weeks then.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, sounds good.
Except me,
Thanks,
because
Greg. Thanks, everybody.
I can't participate.
No, we're gonna figure it out. Okay. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Good night, Rob.
All right, so there you go, everybody. That is how you play the D's and the D's. I'm trying to get. I sorry for hurrying that up, but like the Domino's guy's pulling up to my house any second, so I want to make sure. I have to end this, everybody. I've got to end it. Here's the thing. Here's what you need to know. Next week we're not playing, so we're skipping a week. So just be aware. And yeah, thanks to all the new followers. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for joining us. We shall show the slides now. I would like to remind you, tomorrow we're going to give away prizes and that comes back in a minute. So Friday, we'll be here for Dungeon of the Mad Mage on the 24th. Never apologize for pizza. Saturday we'll be here, but not next Saturday, the following Saturday. So skip a week, and then October 2nd we'll be back with this game. And then tomorrow night we will be here showcasing some DM Guild products, giving away some prizes. Ooh, there's no quote on the end of that. Oh, I gotta fix that. I can't let it go. That's something I won't be able to sleep on. I'll have to fix it. You guys might not see by the time I fix it though. So yeah, tonight was pretty exciting. So yes, what else? I think that's it. Oh, let me give the end of stream rewards. I don't want to forget that. Add points. 100. No, that didn't work. Let's try that again. There we go. Nope, that also didn't work. Let's try it again. There we go. So thanks to those of you who did participate tonight in purchasing items from the store for the players, and I think it was mostly players that did it, cheaters. But that's all right. We allow it. And I would like to. There we go. I'm gonna fix this slide really quick. File, save as. JPEG, save, and then save, and then I gotta go over to Photoshop. Discord, and go to my social media room and delete that slide and put in the right one. Delete, add. Oh, is that my? That might be my headset saying it's running out of power. Interesting. Let's see how much power there is. So Apple AirPods last how long? 10%. So, yep, about 3.5 hours, I guess, because I put them on a few minutes before. All right, so let's go back to what I was doing, which is putting this in the channel for you guys. Want to let everybody know I really appreciate you just hanging out and watching, and if that's all you do, that's all you need to do. You don't need to buy anything. You don't need to cheer bits or sub to the channel. You don't need to do any of that stuff. But if you would like to, I really appreciate it. And here's all the things you can do. So I put it in the chat there. Here's all the things you can do to help or be involved with the channel. If you type ! And then the word, it'll give you the proper URL. So for example, you can come to our Discord server. We've got about 2,200 people there talking about Fantasy Grounds, D&D 5e, and DM's Guild all day and all night, 24/7, worldwide. You can also go to my Patreon page, which has levels of support for as little as $1. If you cheer, you have to actually add a number. WJ Pennington, you have to add a number to that. If you do cheer or
cheer
sub
bits,
or resub,
cheer bits in the stream. Thanks for the cheer
as
bits.
Drake just did, thank you, Drake. You will attack the Bit Boss, which is currently Makalansi for 11,450. Bit Boss, thank you, Drake. You guys can also go to the DM's Guild, check the items I have for sale there. Sales have been dog shit lately. They've been really down. But the average per day is still $201 per day. So that's, I'm not complaining. It's just that they've been way down lately. Today's number with 47 minutes left in the day is at $90.78. So it's not even halfway to normal. But hey, again, anything above zero, I'll take it. What else, guys? You can go to the YouTube channel, sub to that. That's free. Over 1,100 videos there. You can follow me on Twitter or check out Facebook. So I'm looking out. I see headlights coming up the street. That probably is the Domino's guy. I hope it is, because I'm starving. Hope to see y'all back here. Drake and I will be back tomorrow night, along with Fury Fate. And until then, good gaming, everyone.
Domino's. Good job, Haley. Left the store with your order from Domino's at 9 a.m.